All right. So I guess now you understand what the plan was.
Absolutely. At Colts Law, we talk Indianapolis Colts football.
We're going to stick to what we know, fundamentals and technique, 1% better every day.
What's going on, Colts Nation? Guess what? We have an opportunity today to actually make something happen in the draft. Sorry about yesterday, guys. I had a friend of mine who really needed my help, needed me to be with him. I had to go do that yesterday, so I didn't get to do the first round. Missed a few things. Mostly missed the fact that, the Titans moved A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles with Nick Sirianni. He's got himself a new toy down there, but he's out of our conference now, out of our division and conference. Wow. What'd you think about that when that happened there, Loyalist?
I loved it because you sit there and you think, okay, the Carson Wentz trade and everything's sort of coming full trade because that was the actual pick that, they gleaned from us, through the trade and stuff. So I was like, even when Chris Ballard is not picking, he's still got things working in the mix.
Absolutely. So I sent out some invites. Did you get the Patreon invite, Loyalist? Did you see that in the
No, like I said, I came in from a walk and was seeing that you were doing this, and I was like, cool. Got in the shower, and here we are.
Oh, okay. Well, let me make sure that I sent, because I don't see anyone other than you joining. I did send out some Patreon invites. I also sent some invites out to a couple former Colts players. So we'll see how that happens. But I'm pretty sure I sent out Patreon invites. So if we see some patrons joining in, the most people we'll have at any given time is 6. I don't want to crowd everything up with that. So, but hey, how have you been?
Oh, I've been great, man. Like I said, this is the first time I watched from every pick. I told my wife, I'm like, every pick I'm watching from pick 1 all the way to, Mr. Irrelevant this year. So it'll be the first time I've actually had a chance to watch it all the way through. So it's interesting because now I know a little bit more about these other teams and what some of their wants and needs are. And man, these trades, I mean, A.J. Brown, Hollywood Brown, I mean, it wasn't a good day to be a Brown. Well, actually, I guess it was a good day because they're both going to get paid.
Yep. So, I just checked my Patreon. I did send Patreon messages out. Those that are part of Patreon can join. Obviously, try to follow the YouTube live rules. No cussing and doing certain things. We don't want to moon anybody here. No one needs to see that. But we got some people in here. Okay. Check it out. What's up, Martin?
Yeah, how you doing, Lawrence? Loyalist?
Doing well. And then we got Francisco. He jumps up in here. What's going on, Francisco? Your team ended up going after a guard in the first round. I'm just curious what your thoughts were.
Heard about. Things going normal as usual.
Yeah,
I have a different perspective about the pick than I think all the other guys.
Real quick, everybody. Patriots fan, Cole Strange was picked in the guard. Just catching them up to speed. So
okay, so. While everyone is freaking out because there's value of position and also the he was in the draft of the majority of people in the 3rd round, but you got to know how Bill is going to draft. He values the players in a different way and he doesn't look to other mock drafts. So in my opinion, he should look at other mock drafts because even if the guy is good enough, he could get some additional value, okay? But we feel the need, and everything that I've been looking and researching about the guy, I think he's going to do okay. First thing that you got to do is protect the quarterback, then give him weapons. We have some needs on the O-line at the guard position. We also need a cornerback, and we also need a wide receiver. So we'll see that probably today. Probably.
Wow. That sounds a lot like the Colts stuff. But hey, I just want to say something about that whole situation. I don't think any GM really goes around looks at other people's mock drafts. They go by what they look at, and they grade them themselves because they know other teams are doing that as well. They're just picking where they feel like they need to pick them at, you know. Chris Ballard does the exact same thing. That's why he's gotten a lot of guys in the second round. They're, you know, everybody's like, he's reaching, but that's not how he grades them, you know, and he wants to make sure he gets that specific guy.
You know,
Like Darius Leonard.
You don't know what you are getting, in fact, because the transition from college into the pros, you know, a guy could handle that and do great, and others, you know, don't have the mentality to do the turning point. So at the end of the day, it's like watermelon. When you open, you see what you get. So people say you reach or it was a great draft. If you look for the past years, you know, the Jets having great drafts all along, and they keep losing. So, you know, if you win or if you lose, at the end of the day, at the moment, it's just to fill the newspapers and to build hype around the team. It's nothing more than that. If people fill gaps in the team, I think it's good. If it is like a reach or a so-called reach and doesn't feel nothing in the team, okay, that I don't understand. But it feels something that is a team need, and if they think they are good enough to drafting at that position, why not? You know, they know better than me. And yesterday, a lot of people, just to say one more thing, a lot of people were saying that, you know, the coach of the Rams were picking on Belichick because he was laughing and he said, "Oh, we were looking at this guy. We went to do research about this guy to try to pick him on 104." I don't feel it was in picking on Belichick. What I think is he wanted that guy. And he wanted that guy to the O-line, and he went to do research about this guy. So he was kind of, okay, I don't get the guy that I went to do research to that, you know, specific position. Of course, he laughs because, and now what I'm going to do? I think they have respect from each other. So I don't think it's like he's mocking Bill. I think he was like, I'm going to say pissed because I'm lacking of the words, because he didn't was going to get the guy that he did the research on. You know, this is what I feel.
Yeah, I mean, if Bill hadn't have got him at that point, there's just like a lot of guys, you know, you get the guy you feel you need to get at the specific time. Otherwise, somebody else probably sees the exact same guy at some point and is going to go over there and grab him. What's going on, Jack? Appreciate you being here. We'll get to you in just a moment. Martin, what are you thinking about tonight? Who do you want the Colts? Do you have a specific player in mind?
No, I do not have a specific player now. So many of the wide receivers had already gone by, have already been picked, and we are all thinking he's going to do a receiver. I got this feeling from looking at the remaining players that came out of the first round. There's at least one offensive tackle. I can't remember his name right now. I'm going to look all that stuff up and have the list here shortly. That maybe he'd pick that's below the 42 ranking. But I got a feeling we're going to get to 42, and he's going to say, nope, nothing's left there that was on our board for that spot. We're going to trade back. How far back, I don't know, depending on what they're looking at, unless the quarterback that they've been looking at, who's the quarterback from Cincinnati again?
Ritter,
yeah. If they really like Ritter, maybe he'll be the only one left on the board at 42, and they'll say, we better take him because how often do all these quarterbacks only one get picked in the first round? Because there was still a lot of predictions 4 would be taken in the first round, and only what's his name from Pittsburgh to the Steelers was picked.
And that's funny. And that's funny because I've been stating all draft, no quarterback should go in the top 15. I see maybe 2 that should go in the first round, right? And
yeah, I agree.
And that's exactly why. And yet, all these mock drafts going
for
back
the
to
first time in a long time, that's what happened.
Going back to what Francisco was saying, you ain't been looking at mock drafts. Well, there's a reason why that, because all these mock drafts had 3 or 4 quarterbacks going in the first round. Some of them had Malik Willis going to the Panthers in the 4th pick, and Malik Willis never even got a sniff in the first round. So it is what it is. Jack, what's up, my guy? What are you thinking,
guys?
What are you hoping for this second round?
Well, it's there's an OT, there's an offensive tackle that's on there. Brennan, who was
Raymond.
Yeah, okay.
Bernard Raymond,
who was he was the number 42 player on one of the guys' particular lists. Okay. And I thought, well, 42 would be, and it would be okay. I don't know a lot about the guy, but I figured if he's in 40, he was in the top 42, and that's not just offensive lineman or guard or whatever. It's all the way through. Might be the pick if the Colts are if they're as confident about their wide receivers that they already have, and that guy's available. That I think they'll pick a tack. They'll pick him. If he's not available, it goes back to the old crapshoot. But unless there's another tackle that the Colts might be interested in at that pick, I'm thinking either Christian Watson or possibly Sky Moore.
Yeah, and the only thing about Raymond is he's got short arms already, at his tackle. But then the thing is when you watch his film and stuff, he lets the defender get into his body, and I see a lot of that. I mean, you see most of the time when he engages, he's at 45 degrees. He's not. I mean, so my point is he's got undersized arms, and then he accentuates that flaw by letting him. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking the kid. Honestly, though, for me, if he is one of the few pure left tackles still in the draft. He played his sophomore and junior seasons there. Tons of snaps at that position. But like I said, for me, I think the undersized arms is going to be a red flag for Ballard. And then when you start watching his film, I mean, even the good and the bad. And I've only seen like 25 plays, a collection of good and bad. Right. Like I said, so it's not like I have near what they have to look at. But like I said, I have a feeling that would maybe more of a 3rd round pick if he's available.
Well, there's always the opportunity that, if someone has fallen, because there's a lot of people that have fallen out of the first round that people did not expect to fall out of the first round. I mean, he's only 9 spots away. They're talking about Green Bay possibly moving up, into the first to grab a wide receiver, or up into their draft, moving up in the 2nd round to get a wide receiver. I could see the Colts moving up to get their guy up. There's someone specifically there that has fell that they had in that list of, from 10 to 20, list or whatnot. So that would be pretty cool.
On the cost of that moving up. Because, like you said, since a lot of guys, dropped on the draft, probably the teams that are going to have the early picks are going to ask for a little bit more. And it's going to depend on the cost of what they are asking.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Also, the 50s might be a nice time to draft. Quarterbacks go in the early 30s, 40s. So the 50s can have some guys also dropping into that range. late 40s, early 50s, you can find a nice player over there for sure.
Yeah, and to your point, I mean, I could see a team that's really wanting a cornerback because you got Booth still on the list. I mean, I was really surprised to see him make it all the way into the second and stuff. You know what I mean? So
Any injury.
if you've got a quarterback or a cornerback or maybe one of these receivers, maybe Pickens, really, is a particular guy that you want to move up for and stuff. So yeah, just want to remind
What about
everybody
tight ends?
Want to remind everybody that we're live on YouTube. So
Yeah. Guys, please smash that like button. It'll help us out with the analytics a ton. I appreciate it a lot. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. We already discussed with Francisco about the offensive guard that the Patriots picked. Now I'm going to move over to Joe, and hopefully he can talk without some of the colorful language that he's at times talks about. At times. The only quarterback that was drafted in the first round actually went to your team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, I wasn't high on that strategy initially, and you're talking you're talking pre-free agency, you're talking before the combine, even coming out of the combine. I think Pickett throws a really nice ball. He does throw a damn nice ball. Measurables, okay, you can get into all that type of stuff. I feel like the only other way to really go with that is to ride with Trubisky for a year or two, see how that works out and maybe beef that offensive line up a little bit more. I'm still not sold on what they did to fix their offensive line issues in free agency. I think there were some good moves, but again, it's a kind of a wait and see type of thing. Then again, if they think they've got their guy at 20, which let's put it this way, from a sentimental and emotional type of perspective, I absolutely love this pick. It's great. It's a great story. It's it's very Pittsburgh-like, if you will. It's him being there at 20 with Penning off the board. I think it was kind of a no-brainer at that point. I'm glad it wasn't Willis. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we are at our max people that I want for this stream. I can hold up to 9 people, but I only want 6 because of it's just a really good view here. So if somebody else comes in, we may end up flip-flopping a few people here and there. So just keep your eye out on that. Don't take anything personal.
Joe, if I could ask you real quick. You heard that Tomlin was saying that this first, there's actually going to be a legitimate competition between Trubisky and Pickett. Is that, early draft lip service, not trying to take the hype away from the draft, or do you really believe that Tomlin is going to make it 100% real on competition?
I mean, they've been saying that the entire offseason, that they're going to they want to bring 3-4 guys in and they want them to compete for the job. I mean, when you lose a legend on your team, it's kind of in and of itself. It creates its own sort of thinking process where you're in a stage where you're trying to replace somebody who's been with that team for 17, 18 years, who is, obviously a Pittsburgh legend. I feel like it's honest, but I feel like the way they've addressed this quarterback situation also is to leave themselves some options. If Trubisky works out, hey, we got a mobile, athletic quarterback with a big arm, who, for dirt cheap, and we could have Pickett either sit for a year or maybe come in later, take over some games if he gets up to speed. I mean, the thing I do like about Pickett, now that I really think about it, is that he's a 5-year starter from college. Quarterbacks have the longer careers now. Having that guy who's been in college for 5 years, who's had a chance to mature. He's not a guy who is just coming in cold like some of these kids like Trey Lance or Justin Fields, or things of that nature. I feel like he's in a much better spot as a rookie to be able to come in and compete for that job. I feel like that's a very distinct possibility.
Yep. All right. First off, we'll get to Ross in just a second. I want to go ahead and talk to Ninkowski, who just joined. Remember, we are live on YouTube. Ninkowski, what do you think?
Hi, brother.
What do you think about the second round? Who are you hoping that the Indianapolis Colts go out and grab?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I hope we don't get trigger happy and grab Malik Willis. I hope we actually go for a position of need, which for me is right now wide receiver, to be honest with you, more than anything else. We need some help at wide receiver. So let's look at some guys tonight, maybe in the third round. John Mechie, if he's still there, God bless him. I would love that pick. But yeah, I think our division now is set up for us to go and run the divisional table. So let's use this momentum and not lose it.
All right. And of course, we got the guy right below me, Ross, who is making the joke of the washer throw contest that I made up. Well, they were talking about in a group chat that we had, was talking about, I'm a washer thrower champion, and I'm like, washer? Like throwing washers? That was pretty good. That's
Ross
pretty good.
What
do you think?
Always all about the memes.
Yep. So remember, Ross, we are live on YouTube, so kind of keep your language in check a little bit.
Always.
What are your thoughts on the selecting an offensive guard in the first round?
We need a guard. The history on this kid is actually a lot brighter than everyone really wants to look at. Again, it's Belichick picking a guard in the first round. This is pure Belichick every year. I've been watching this man for 20 plus years. This man he never does what anyone expects. So stop guessing. Stop it. Again, he's got a plan. The ownership has a plan. Just let it go. Because again, draft picks are gambles. It's like going to the casino. Half of them work out, half of them don't. It just is what it is. Nothing big.
All right. Well, we're just curious about that. I mean, the pick could generally work out. A lot of people say you don't grab a guard that early, but let alone a guy that a lot of people say it shouldn't be. Shouldn't
he only
be.
allowed one sack in his tenure of college.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
There's a lot of
right?
good things about this kid. It's just, again, it's the first round thing that bugs everyone.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You grab who you think is going to help your team the most.
That's right.
And by the way, it's nice to see everyone. Sorry I've been gone so long. Just life catches up to you.
Yep. It's nice to
I'm
see
glad
you.
to run Joe.
It's always good to see you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so I am going to let somebody else come back in and do some talking. Loyalist in here saying, please smash the like and subscribe and share. Appreciate that. Whoops. There he is. We got all kind of people in here. So I'm going to move a few people out and bring a few people in. Let's see who I'm moving out. Sorry, Francisco. I'm going to drop you, pick up Truitt. What up, Truitt? And then Matt is coming in. Give me a moment, Jack. I'm going to remove you for a little bit. And we're going to bring Matt in. You ain't got – all right. Truitt, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. What are you hoping for the second round for the Indianapolis Colts?
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Nope.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Awesome. You can hear
Can
me?
anybody hear me?
Yes,
sir.
We all hear you
Yes.
fine. So what are you
Okay,
looking for?
wide receiver, tight end, left tackle. Any one of those three.
All right. Awesome. Matt, another Patriots fan. We got about 50 of them in here.
Yeah, right.
Matt, what were your thoughts on the offensive guard taken in the first round by the Patriots?
Could have been done in the second round.
Maybe.
Or fourth.
Yep.
Maybe.
No,
but
maybe. But my point being is, could have been done in the second round. Yeah, it was a. It's not that he's not going to be great. He could be a great thing. He could be a Tooney, could be a Minkins. He could be a great player. I just think I think there was a 90-something% chance he could have been taken in the second at 50-something. I think 56 we have. He could have been taken at that position, and we could have gotten a corner, a linebacker, whatnot. I don't think we needed to take what we needed to take at that position.
Okay.
I think it was a little early. I think it was just a little early. I think we still could have gotten him, and we could have taken that. We could have taken that corner. We could have taken Booth Jr. We could have taken. We could have taken Dean from Georgia. It just we had other options to take those players, fill a position, and then go take the guard at 56. I just think it was a little early.
Okay.
That's the only problem. I don't think he's not a great player. I watched the Senior Bowl. He's a fabulous player. I just think it was early to take him.
Okay. Hoosier Films with the donation here saying, knowing Ballard, we grab a defensive tackle nobody's heard of. LOL. Can I get a shout out for Hoosier Films on YouTube? There's your shout out. Hoosier Films.
Hey, Hoosier Films. Cool. Seen some of your stuff. It's actually good.
Guys, we are maxed out with people that could sit in the lobby. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
And it said that more people are trying to come in at the same time. So
I'll be next. I'll be next out for you, Lawrence.
Well, when there it is. Says don't. Okay. 10 people. If I could get a couple people to.
Lawrence, drop me. I'll come back later.
Okay. Thank you.
Jeremy?
Yeah. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Same, brother.
Lawrence, you can go ahead and drop me, and I'll try to check back with you guys around the time we're going to pick.
Same. Take care of the guys.
Whatever.
All right, man.
Have a good
right.
stream,
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you. All right. Now we got a little bit of space. There we go. Don't forget me.
There he is.
We got. Now, I'm not forgetting anybody, Toxic. I'm trying to make room for people. That's the thing.
I'll drop out for a little bit.
Same.
All right. Just that's fine. There's just so many people trying to get in, and I understand it.
Let me jump out so someone else can jump in.
I'll be back in later too, okay, Lawrence?
All righty. Have a good
bro.
one. All right. Now we got a little bit of room. This is one scary looking screen, Mick says. Yes, there's so many people on the screen. That's why I was trying to keep it down to 6. You know what I mean? 7 is a ton. Or 9 is a ton of people on here.
We had 9 on last night on DPN. We had quite a few guys on last night.
Yeah.
Just to think that I would like to add one regarding the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. I think they will have a competition over there, and if they are okay with it and don't have problems with developing the quarterback, when you draft someone and you believe in someone, you should put him play. You should let him make mistakes and learn from their mistakes. I would go like 99%. If I see it is a 60-40, I will take the guy with most upside to start. Same way that like we had in the Patriots last year with Mac Jones and Cam Newton. We just decided to cut Cam and ride with Mac Jones, and things did okay. and it was some close situation because Mac Jones was drafted the 15th position and Pittsburgh drafted at 20, so it's not that much gap over there. Other thing regarding to what Matt said, we could draft me on the second round. If we draft me on the second round, people will be pissed off because they will say, oh, we could get the linebacker, or we could get the wide receiver, or we could get, fill the gap. Let's move on. That's what I
exactly. I agree with you, Francisco. I agree with you.
We'll always point the finger very easily because they see the mock drafts and they think, okay, this is the range that where he should go. And when you see a player that goes outside that range, and most of them didn't even saw a game from the kid, they are going to complain. So it is like that.
If you joins, what's up, man? Appreciate you being in here.
I totally agree with you, Francisco. I totally agree with you.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
If you want to drop me,
hold on. What did he say?
If you want to drop me for another, I already said what I wanted to say to Matt and to Joe. Yeah. That was like in between. So.
Okay. I'll let you know when we get to that point again.
Okay.
We're down.
Okay, go on.
Now we have 6 people, so we'll just leave it at 6, and then if someone else comes in, I will drop and bring back. It's kind of weird though that I've got 3 Patriots fans on here and 3 Colts fans. Just saying.
I remember.
Just saying.
A few weeks ago on TPN, we had all Colts fans on a couple of
and we're banned. Right now, we're banned from saying the words I'd like to say about the Patriots. So, hey, listen, if I could have a second, this is Bleacher Report's big board. If it's
okay,
is it okay?
Yeah.
Their big board shows 17 Desmond Ridder quarterback, 21 Nakobe Dean linebacker, 23 Logan Hall defensive line, 24 Andrew Booth Jr. cornerback, 26 Arnold Ibiketti defensive end, 28 Bernard Raymond offensive tackle. I think that's somebody we were talking about. Maybe he'll get. Excuse me. Number 30 Chad Muma, a linebacker. 31 Joaquin Brisker, a safety, and 32 Christian Harris, a linebacker. After that is 34 George Pickens, 36 Justin Ross, wide receiver also, 37 Breece Hall, running back, 39 Fidrian Mathis, a defensive lineman, 40 is David Ohabo, defensive end, 41 Alec Pierce, wide receiver, and then there's a wide receiver, Khalil Shakir, at 43 after that, so that's around our 42 pick. So there's a number, and Chris said it. Oh man, won't the Colts fans be upset if I end up getting 2 more defensive players in the second, third round?
Yeah,
there's some good ones here. I mean, Arnold Ibiketti is out of the Nittany Lions, Penn State. They always put out good defensive players, So the Georgia linebacker, Nakobe Dean, I mean, he's one of the only Georgia players that weren't picked yet. So there you go. I mean,
show of hands. I just want a show of hands. Who here thinks that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers stay at 33 and actually use their pick and don't trade back? Look at that. Look at that. Everyone thinks that pick is being traded.
You know what? Honestly, the way I was
might be getting traded to. It could be getting traded to Ballard. Who knows? If he really wants one of these guys that are slip through.
I like the Patriots too. I think the Patriots are going to come back up and grab somebody.
Patriots always go backwards. They don't go forwards.
They like the second round.
Especially after drafting an unknown guard in the first round.
If the Bucks go by need, the only guy that I see them drafting is Travis Jones. Is like the only guy. If they want to go and really, really like the guy, okay? Otherwise, the value in trading down and the value that because of, especially about Nakobe Dean, Booth Jr., Bernard, even George Pickens, a lot of people will overpay for the early 30s, first, second round. So the only guy that I see them picking is Travis Jones, like I said. But
Loyalist, go ahead.
Yeah, I just last night, everybody, the first 10 picks, they were like the picks that nobody really, they were like, hey, let me trade down, let me get something, more value because there wasn't that elite. And aside from, for me at least, aside from Booth, maybe Pickens, there's just, it's similar in, day two, where at the top of the picks, there's only maybe a couple people that are high value, and then the rest are sort of, because the wide receivers, they're so, pick your flavor nowadays. It's like, these guys could fall on anybody's board in a plethora of ways.
Well, hold on now. What about, obviously Tampa Bay was in a flux earlier this offseason, not knowing who their quarterback was. Now, obviously they have Tom Brady right now, but they don't know if he'll be here next year. Does anyone think that they might grab a guy to sit behind Brady for a year or two until he decides to go?
They could, but there again, my point is they could, but my point is they could move down and still get one of those quarterbacks that could sit in behind Tom Brady. That's all.
That Florida Gator quarterback, you don't think he's going to do good, huh?
Yeah, they got trash. Yeah. I think he's their backup.
I think he's trash.
Goodell's on stage.
I give him a chance.
Yeah, they just drafted a quarterback last year, so I don't see the point of grabbing another one.
I think they will. Yeah,
I feel like they're going to move back. They're going to consolidate a bunch of picks, start filling out those, because again, certain contracts are going to come up and they're going to be in cap ruination.
Oh, yeah.
So again, at some point, they're going to start dumping contracts and having younger guys fill in that void. So they're going to trade back a bunch of picks. They're going to pick up some solid guys and try to train them into the new system. I just don't see them wasting.
Start filling.
I just don't see them wasting a big pick on a single guy when they can trade back and get a bunch of picks. That's the way I would do it anyways.
Yes.
But it's also, would you also agree that it's maybe harder
Tampa
to
Bay's on the clock.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe finding that dance partner is also how far back are you going to drop?
But they're going to have to rebuild that team at some point. And now is going to be the time to do that.
They have
a lot of young talent
up there. They have a whole
they don't want to find themselves in the Saints situation.
Yes, because those contracts can get expensive real quick.
Are you calling the draft picks, Lawrence?
I don't have the sound on because I don't want.
I've got the TV and the sound over here. If it's not bothering me.
I got the TV and I got closed caption on.
You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and say once they come up.
Well, Tampa Bay hasn't traded yet.
Well, it's still got 6 minutes to go.
Yep.
Yeah, and that they fielded a few calls between last night and today. A few.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll find out. Brian in here. Oh, here we go. Going to sweat out the next 9 picks. Costanzo is going to go on the stage for the Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Costanzo. That's cool.
I told everybody, I'm like, he's going to be reading the name, and all of a sudden he's going to see his name on there, be like,
yeah, right, right.
Try.
You've been redrafted.
We'll see who's out there. I am yawning tired.
It's that content week. You gotta push through content.
Watch Ballard pick up, like he moves up and grabs Dean, the linebacker.
Oh man, don't tease me like that,
man. Hey, Lawrence, if we donate high enough, you're gonna do a video on Strange and why he's a great guard for us.
I don't know. It depends upon if I could find some film on him.
I looked on YouTube, man. There's like this one weird guy who does a little film on him, and I think it was his early years, and then I found the other video, which is his which is what is it? It's 1 minute on the Senior Bowl, and that's it. And the guy is like, that's the best film you could actually find.
It's
from
hard.
this
It's
guy.
hard. It's hard to find
right.
Film on the small schools.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank
So,
you. Yep.
The guy did a pretty good job of finding film. I'll give him that. It's a 10-minute video, and he has video for 10 minutes of it, and he does 10 minutes of it, and he got it out there 10 minutes. So
Yeah, I was sitting there. I seen this from
because Master of Work says there's nothing out, because he was on last night on our thing, and he said there's nothing out there on him. I said, well, I found a thing on him. I found 10 minutes of thing, and I watched it. It's raw, it's thing, but if you look at compared to his Senior Bowl, and people say, oh, it's one game, it's Senior Bowl. Well, no, it looks a lot different from Senior Bowl than thing. I know it's game action, but it's a completely different thing. But trust me, if they were watching what he watched, I think they see that they can sharpen him up compared to what a Division II school does, compared to what the Patriots can offer him and teach him to close up his hands, tighten things up, better footwork, different things like that. That's all they got to do, and he's there. But he's got the meanness and the toughness to push people back. So,
real quick, can I ask everybody if you could see the draft, how many minutes and seconds you guys are all showing, so we can see who's
318,
305, 304.
Okay.
401.
I'm at 3. So it looks like it'd be.
Well, I'm ahead of you.
Yep, you got the lead.
I got DirecTV. That's not surprising.
Yeah, that's why he's got DirecTV.
Well, you get to be directly the one telling us. Good luck with saying those names.
all right, now we got another.
That's
guy.
no problem. I'd be happy to.
I am going to drop. I was going to say Martin. No, I'm not. Francisco, I'm going to let you go for a minute. And hey, he actually joins instead of from his car. What's up, my guy?
Hey, finally get to meet y'all. It's been a year now? How's it going?
How you doing, brother?
Good.
Nice, smooth fit Damon. That's interesting. Okay.
That's my YouTube
How you
name.
doing?
Want to make sure they knew my name. I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
Absolutely.
Doing great, buddy.
What are you hoping here for the second round?
So receiver first.
Pick is in. Go ahead. Never mind.
But
Go ahead.
I think
It just pick is in. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of my friends and a couple of my people I have a Facebook page with. A lot of them want Bell, out of Purdue, just an indie guy. I really want explosion out of receiver. So my pick, I really want to go after Wan'Dale Robinson, just because he was an explosive receiver out there in Kentucky and played against some SEC defenses. I don't really see a guy like Alec Pierce or maybe Christian Watson coming in and making kind of the effort that we want, alongside MPJ. Michael's more of a possession guy. I think we're missing out in the explosion department and kind of get what we were wanting out of Paris. So I'd go for someone like Wan'Dale. Sky Moore, if he's available, which I think he's probably going to get snagged before we could possibly get there. I don't think he'd be a bad option either.
Do you want to stay at 42, or do you want to slide down and let Wan'Dale come a little bit closer to you?
Let's see how the first 5 picks go. If there's still some good talent on the board, I wouldn't be opposed to trading back and getting some more picks, because we got a big old gap right there between the second and third round. So that wouldn't be a bad option. And truth be told, I bet Balor's probably going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we're going to end up with 3 picks today before it's all said and done.
Yeah. There's some solid defensive guys on the board too. That's unbelievable. I was just looking at the list. I can't believe Nakobe Dean slipped.
I can't either.
I mentioned him, the linebacker.
He might be the best linebacker in the draft.
I think so too.
He's an actual pro style,
Yeah.
linebacker. He can get out.
Pick is being announced.
All good.
Pick is in.
All right, we don't need to know everything. Just tell us the name.
Yeah. Whenever someone's not talking, just go ahead and announce who it was.
Okay, it's Logan Hall, defensive tackle, Houston, for Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Logan Hall, defensive tackle. Well, and you know what? A lot of people expected that, believe it or not, because of the fact that Ndamukong Suh was not re-signed. So that makes a very big point right there.
Yeah, and that D line's getting a little long in the tooth. So getting some young blood
Yeah.
and cycling it in is probably good. Like, like we were saying with quarterback, but just at the D line.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see here. Well,
Hey,
that's one down.
Hey, by the way, I had something shared with me on Twitter about the guard, and I have no idea how to read this. If I showed you guys this in my background, would you be able to explain what this means?
Just remember we're live.
It's not that it just stats, but I was
Okay.
looking at it, and I
Okay.
was just wondering if this is something you knew about, Lawrence, or any of you guys.
Go ahead.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, no, it won't scale right, so I will take that back.
Okay.
We got a trade.
There's a trade?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, we lost Smooth.
Someone for Green Bay. Green Bay's trade with someone.
Minnesota traded
Yep,
out.
34. I see. They got the
It's Green Bay.
53rd and the 59th.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Minnesota received, the 53rd and the 59th for the
There's been
the 34th.
There's been a lot more interdivisional trades and stuff.
So Green Bay's
Mhm.
grabbing a receiver here,
Yes.
right?
I
I
think
mean,
so.
they got to be grabbing a receiver here.
Mechie. They're going for Mechie.
Mechie.
Yeah. Our pick
I
is
mean, who they? I mean, they.
Maybe he's injured, so I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, do you think
Well,
they had
yeah,
to trade up to get Mechie? I mean,
That's true. That's true.
That's a hell of a trade.
I don't-
for the Vikings.
Yeah, that would be huge.
There's someone else. There's other in there. There's
That's
other.
a good trade, though. If Minnesota didn't feel like
But
they-
Mechie would be ready to go come training camp.
getting 2 second-round picks for a 1 second-round pick, that's a
Yeah,
heck of
yeah.
a trade.
That's a heck of a trade. That's
They're
a nice trade.
they're compiling picks right now.
Yep.
They're doing some work down there.
I hate how long it takes them to announce this stuff.
It is what it is, you know.
Yep.
It's like the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday. It took them, was it 8 minutes to get the first round pick?
Yeah, like they didn't know.
I'm
My wife was complaining about that too.
Yeah.
And then the next
clock.
picker, I think the next team would have had their pick right in a minute, in under a minute.
less right away. It was
People do that in fantasy football too, and drive you nuts.
last night,
People do that in fantasy football too.
Last night was a good flow, though. I mean, the commercials was what was holding things up. It wasn't
Lord.
waiting for the pick to get in.
I thought it went by pretty quick last night. I thought
Yeah,
the draft
it
was moving
did.
pretty solid.
So I
Yeah,
guess
it was
Deep
good.
Patel is ahead of everybody because he's like the Packers already picked a long time ago. So
We're waiting for him to announce. They're announcing now.
yeah. Everybody gets it at different times.
Internet, great to bring us together, just not in real time.
Christian Watson, wide receiver, North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Makes perfect,
Predictable pick.
perfect
Yeah.
sense. Yep.
6'4", almost 6'5", 208.
Here's my
Wow.
question.
Or 6'4", 108.
Here's my question. So, what does this look like for the free agent market of all the receivers left over whenever we get out of the draft? Because OBJ and Jarvis are still on the market, and I'm thinking this is going to make them a little bit more affordable. Do y'all think we load one of them up with a 1-year deal, possibly? We don't find the guy we want.
Well, we
I
figured
don't know.
that already ahead of time.
Yeah, we did that. Okay, OBJ won't be ready till at least October.
Right.
At
Which I think
minimum.
would work perfect.
Minimum.
Which I think would be
OBJ
perfect.
Has OBJ matured enough to be in our locker room?
Absolutely.
OBJ is absolutely mature right now. He was no trouble at all. The only issue he had,
I didn't hear about any. Yeah.
The only issue he had is he wants to win. That's it.
Well, then the Colts is where he needs to come.
And does OBJ maybe wait a little longer, because of his situation, and wait for a team that has a player go down and try to get a little more value that way?
Oh, also, did you see the Matt Ryan interview
On Pat McAfee?
on Pat McAfee?
Yeah,
Also
that was
with
good.
the Colts Network and
I've seen
media availability.
Yeah.
He said the same thing Reich and Ballard said about the wide receiver room. We've got a lot of talent in here. I like what we have. Yeah, all quarterbacks want more toys, but he said
Yeah,
he
but
was adamant about how much he likes what he's working with right now.
That's
if
also
he'd have
So-
come
the
in and
correct answer.
if,
I hope
yeah,
everybody's.
if he'd have
I
came
hope
in and
that's all
started
true.
dumping on the receiving room,
Yeah.
I think we'd have been like, "Oh, bring us Carson back."
Well, hold
No,
on. now.
no, it wasn't so
Would-
much that he was asked about it as he was just saying, they asked him about what was what he was liking in the Colts complex with the players and stuff in the locker room, and then he eventually was talking about this and this, and then how much talent and how dedicated and how hardworking the wide receivers are that he's working with, and that he thinks he's got a really good wide receiver room. So I'm just saying that's what he said. Go watch his interviews.
Well, I mean, would he have came to Indianapolis if he thought he had no one to throw the football to? I mean,
That's the other
think about
thing.
that.
Yeah, we
Right.
keep worrying about that we don't have anybody, but maybe Ty if he signs back, maybe Doolin as a second. We act like there is absolutely nobody in there but Pittman, and these people are saying no, that's not true. And even if we get a rookie, what's he going to do? 400, 500, 600 yards, maybe 2 or 3 TDs. Really, even with Matt Ryan.
Tennessee's on the clock.
They
Yeah,
got
there goes
Roger
Malik.
McCreary, cornerback out of Auburn.
There you go.
That's who they picked. They just now announced it.
Yep. They needed a corner.
That's a good pick.
That is.
That's a real good pick.
I thought they was going to grab Malik Willis.
Yeah, he had a first round grade.
Uh-huh.
Booth is still on the board.
Well, there's a lot of Colts fans out there that are really ticked off that Watson's gone. Because there's a lot of Colts fans that wanted him. But honestly, did you honestly expect him to sit there? I mean, until 42.
Second round.
Yeah.
I've got a question for everybody.
And he's got a lot of drops. I mean, I understand that that's something that you can work through and stuff, but I mean, he's not going to be as polished and ready as everybody seems to make him out in the Colts forums.
I got a question. Does everybody like or agree that the Jets have had a pretty good draft so far because their fans seem to be pretty happy, and that's super rare.
Well, I think they have.
So
maybe.
Yeah, Jets country needs a lot more than just some good picks. They need some better management.
Yeah.
They need a plan going forward, and they haven't had one in 20 years.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I know.
Well,
we got another trade.
Yeah. Yep.
The Jets just traded up.
Yep.
To 36 pick. Pick is in, but it's a commercial, so stand by.
The pick is in. We're gonna wait for another 5 minutes.
Probably.
What do y'all think about Jimmy Garoppolo not having any suitors and not being movable? That's kind of a weird ordeal.
Him and Mayfield both.
I'm a little shocked on Mayfield, but when it comes to Jimmy, I didn't want Jimmy in the first. I don't think because Jimmy's got limitations that are serious, not just the shoulder thing, obviously, but his deep ball is not a good thing, right? And that limits offenses. Now, if you got a team similar to like the Niners, like say Baltimore, but Baltimore's already got a guy.
But what about Miami? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? I mean, his work is done for him.
Oh, okay. He seemed to be quiet, so.
Yep, it's possible. The only thing is, I don't think Miami has all the tools that you need. Like, you got to figure his deep ball is not great, like I just got done saying. And they just went and got Hill, which means you're going to want somebody who's good with a deep ball. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but I don't know if I'm taking Tua at that point either.
Yeah, I mean, I not disagreeing with you on that one either, but which is the lesser of two evils, the guy that's proven over years and years and years that he can't throw a deep ball, or the guy that was hurt and maybe can get better, so
the guy that makes a lot less money.
That too, not $28 million a year. Nomadic Brian
Wow,
says,
Giants
go
jump
get your
back 2
lineman.
with 5th round pick.
But, what did the Jets give up?
They're 36 for the Giants to go back to the 38th with the 5th round pick.
Okay. A 5th round?
Yeah, they just burned a
To
5th
move
round
up.
for 2 spots.
Well, I mean, last year the Colts burned a 5th round for 3 spots. Or not last year, but the year before last.
Well, that's a better deal than this.
By one.
Depending on
by
where you're at. Depending on
one
where
move.
you're at.
Not rounds, I mean, spots.
Yeah.
So,
No, I know.
but still, I mean,
Come
it
on,
also depends upon who they're grabbing, right?
Getting closer and closer. I can't believe how many trades there have been. Isn't everybody amazed by the number of trades? It just seemed like another trade after another trade. Somebody's got to move up again. Somebody's got to move up again. Somebody's got to move up again. Everybody else is moving back. How many teams are going to pick three picks in a row in one of these rounds?
Hey, you know what? I said on Wednesday on our live stream I expected almost a record number of trades. People willing to go back.
And I'm shocked that no
Called
one
that right.
dropped any of their first round picks for Deebo Samuel.
Yes.
I really thought there was going to be a splash there.
Yeah, that whole Deebo, like you said, Deebo and AJ Brown, I thought they were like neck and neck as far as who was going to get traded first. Hollywood Brown, I'm like, oh wow, didn't see that coming.
Jets select Breece Hall, running back, Iowa State, 36 pick.
First running back of the draft gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that pick. I like that pick.
They need a running back. That's a good spot. See, here's the thing. It was rumored that the who was it? Somebody? I think it was the Jets offered the 4th and the 10th pick for Deebo, and the Niners turned it down.
What I read was the Niners didn't even respond to him.
Yeah. So they do not want to get rid of Deebo at all.
Did you see that AJ Brown to Arizona? That nobody knew about it. He was then when they announced it that he was already in Arizona at the draft party, and nobody knew. Oh my God!
Part of the deal was if it broke the news, then they were going to rescind the trade.
Mm-hmm. Well, so they had absolute silence on that. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
It was. Well, then who else? It was the other Brown wide receiver that got traded with the 1st round pick to. Wasn't there another one? There was two trades.
Hollywood Brown.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, AJ Brown. AJ Brown
went. AJ Brown was from Tennessee, and then there was Hollywood Brown, right, with the Ravens, and he got traded too on the 1st round pick.
Yeah, and
but I can't remember who now.
Lamar didn't even know that he was being traded.
Yeah,
he got a little upset about that one.
Texas selection, Jalen Petra or Petri or Pitre. Jalen safety out of Baylor. Petra, I guess. Petre.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what it is. Jalen Petre out of Baylor safety for Texans. 37. They always have to have a strange name, don't they? We've already had a Sauce go. What was he? Isn't there another safety that's got a strange name, Smoke or something like that?
Smoke Monday or Tuesday, something like that.
Yeah. So do you guys, with what the Jets have done and stuff, is this AFC East getting tighter, or do you think that?
They're going to destroy the Patriots. It's going to be awesome.
So we're going to go from a losing season for them. They're going to go to beating the Patriots consistently. That's
no. The Jets are going to have 2 wins next year, both of them against the Patriots.
Is that when we make it to the playoffs? Oh, like every year almost.
No, seriously though, what are you guys thinking the AFC East is going to look like this year?
It's going to be competitive, but again, it's like anything else. You can have all the talent you want on a team, but they need to build chemistry. They need time in the building
11 wins.
together. Off season. This is not something that happens overnight. Even if they get all the talent in the world in this draft, they're still going to have to learn to work with the system. So a lot of these things are not going to pay off for another couple of years.
Sort of similar like what we're looking at with the Jaguars, I think. As far as, yes, they've got some name and some talent and stuff, but you've got to get it all to be cohesive and look good on the field.
Again, our two biggest weapons, tight ends last season, both of them were hurt. Again, they only got middling play and they didn't put them in tough situations. Our best weapons were barely there, and we still made the playoffs. So I'm not really too concerned.
Yeah, and what you guys were talking about earlier, I think if the Jets don't get the culture fixed, if they don't get learning how to win and how to be a winning organization, that's going to.
And their ownership isn't as good as, say, like the Colts or the Patriots. It is in flux. There is always drama in New York, whether or not you're the Giants, Jets, or any of those guys. They need to get better management under it because they have no chance for a run if management is still doing the things they're doing.
Yep.
Matt, San Francisco, you guys got any more you want to put in on it?
Ross said it pretty good, man. I think the Patriots are going to do 11 wins. Just to be,
I'm not too worried. And
with 2 losses to the Jets by Martin.
One freaking.
I'm sorry.
With 2 losses to the Jets, right?
Yeah, exactly. Come on, let me have some fun. Let me have a dream.
We lost twice to Miami, a team we shouldn't have lost to. But again, Flores at that time had our number.
It was our rookie's first game. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, well, yeah. But again,
that's not an excuse.
No.
It is. It's exactly the excuse.
A loss is a loss is a loss. That's all there is to it.
So,
we know how much it hurts. It hurts worse than the last 2 games of the season.
Are you guys more worried about Miami, or are you guys more worried about the Jets and what they've got going right now?
It's going to be the Jets for me.
Buffalo.
Miami is in flux right now.
Look at the needs.
I think everybody should worry about Miami. It's a very good possibility they're going to get better.
I'm not worried about Miami. Because they got Tua. Tua ain't no quarterback. He's a backup quarterback at best. Okay?
Well,
I'm
we'll see.
more worried about the Jets than I am. I'm more worried about Jets than I am about Miami.
Okay.
And Miami also lost a good coach in Flores.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
Flores more number.
Yeah, that's true. There is some. There's some controversy out there. So
at the moment, just it's what I see. We feel again that we need to protect our quarterback. So the first stage is done. Now let's see who we draft in the second round.
And by the way, Martin, his name is Smoke Monday from Auburn.
Yeah, Smoke Monday. I knew it was some interesting
for
game.
you guys.
Must be good players.
I was in the backstage, so I can't help you. I'm somewhat of the college guy, so I have to be up front to help you out with the.
Yeah, I work Saturday, but I work Saturdays. I don't get much of a chance to watch college football, so
I don't know
I like to, but I don't get much of a chance.
I don't know everybody's name and everybody's stats, but I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good at SEC. I'm an SEC guy.
Well,
I've been that since I was a kid.
I'm terrible with names no matter what. I'm always asking for help here on a name because my brain just cannot seem to pull out names like it should. It's just the way my brain does not work.
Right.
Martin, is that pick-in?
Falcons selection's being announced. They traded with the Giants.
What'd they give?
I didn't see that. They're taking edge Arnold Ebiketie from Penn State.
Yeah.
They're taking a Penn State edge, Arnold Ebiketie.
I'm not shocked the Giants
a Biggity or whatever.
The Giants need so much meat on that offensive line. They need those extra picks.
Yes, it is because he's first round talent according to everybody's
This guy is a first round talent.
I'm surprised they didn't look at Linderbaum or some of that talent dropping with their second pick. I was like, wow, really? You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed
guy's
what.
fabulous.
I know the Giants moved back to just behind us at 43. They just keep moving back a few picks at a time.
So what did they also get? Did they get like a third round or a fourth?
I did not see. I'm sorry, I didn't see what they got. I missed
This
it
guy
while
is
you guys
huge.
were talking.
This guy is huge
Mhm.
for Atlanta.
I don't-
This guy is a beast.
I don't know who this guy is, but he thinks that it was a great pick.
Oh yeah, this
It's
guy's
something-
I
huge.
don't-
I've watched this guy.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy's
Arnold,
huge.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy
He
is
is,
huge. This guy
and,
would be big for them. This is
I
a
was
great
thinking if
second-
this guy,
for
if
them
this
to
guy
get
made
this
it to
guy in the second
42,
round, yeah, for them to get this guy in the second round is huge. The next maybe 4 or 5 edge rushers to come off the board in the second round are first round grades.
All right, guys.
yeah, I was thinking if he got to 42, that Ballard
Yeah.
might even pick him.
This is a steal. This is a steal for
Mhm.
Atlanta.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
that's why they moved up.
all right.
Chicago's next.
It's been over an hour now, guys. Please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live. And if you're interested, I got some great merchandise that you're able to go and check out if you'd like. The link is in the description below the video. Make sure to check out the Colts Law merch shop. The link is in the description of this video. There are a ton of high quality, reasonably priced items there that you can choose from. And all you got to do is just click one button and you can go and check out all these great merchandise items. I just had to jump in real quick and do that, so I'm gonna bring
no,
Smooth
commercial
back.
break is always
Absolutely.
Gotta pay the bills, brother. Gotta pay the bills.
It is good quality stuff too. I have some of his Colts Law wears. So
Man, I might like Mechie at 42, y'all.
okay, pick is in for Chicago, but we're at a commercial.
Is anyone shocked that he
So
hasn't
do you
been
like
picked up yet
Mechie
already?
over Sky? You like Mechie over Sky?
You're an SEC guy, right? You said
I'm an SEC guy, so I know.
every
I
time you
definitely
watched
know
time
Bama.
you watched a Bama game, what did you hear? Mechie.
Oh,
Mechie.
I know about the Mechie. Don't trust me. I know about Mechie. He'll be ready for camp. So
I think for what the Colts need, it
do
gives
you
us
guys
time
need
to
a
have the
slot,
offense
or do
gel.
you guys need an outside? Do you guys need a slot, or you need an outside?
Anybody across.
We need a tight end, a blocking tight end for our running game.
Yeah, but tight end would be later in the draft.
Yeah,
you don't get no
we
tight
have
end in
plenty
the
of
second
time.
round.
The number one tight end is still available.
Yeah, but you can get him in the fourth round.
Maybe,
But-
who knows? There'll be run on
but
tight
would
ends
you
just like
want-
there is on everything else.
What I'm trying to ask Damon here, do you want a slot, or do you want an outside guy?
I think our team needs a slot. I think we need a slot. Truthfully,
You want
short
Sky.
passing
You
game.
want Sky. I've watched
I could
Sky.
agree with
Sky
that.
is awesome. Sky is a.
Then that's
is a-
Sky Moore,
he's-
yeah.
Yeah, Sky Moore, man. Scott, go with Sky.
Just let Mechie fall down to us. That's fine. We're okay with that.
and then the Colts
No,
will
I-
trade
Sky-
back, yeah.
That's why I was asking.
I was
That's why I
gonna
was asking.
say,
You want Sky?
yeah.
Sky's he's a great. His film is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think Herman Crab nailed it though. He's like, we're getting all excited for 42, and the next thing you know, we're going to be picking at 49 or 50.
49. But I think Sky could fall that far. I think because people want those outside guys, and they're not always for the slot guys. And the slot guy could fall a little bit further because he's 5'9", I think, 5'10".
Yeah, he's a
Right
little
around there.
guy, but we've
He's a
had,
little
you
guy,
know, T.Y. Hilton, same.
Yeah,
But he has
Sky
good
has a good
hands.
point.
Sky has great hands, and he's a great route runner. He's fabulous route runner.
But the thing is
Well, he's
we don't need to have a pure slot because of right here. You know, you got Paris
Well,
Campbell
no,
and
well,
you
no,
got
no.
Naheem Hine who can
He
both.
can run. Right. A slot can always go to the outside. Even, I've watched them. Edelman did it. They went to the outside. They played inside. They went to, they can play all over. But that's the great part of a slot. They can play anywhere, but they can play inside also, and they can go up against those linebackers and go up inside and be kind of like a tight end, but smaller. So the linebackers, they're all over. You have the slot and the tight end, they're all inside. That's the
Hey,
best.
can you
thing
bring
about
up
a slot
Lucas
receiver.
Celeste right now? That is a comment.
Reggie or Booth.
Oh, we riot.
Or we
Oh, we
riot.
riot.
How about both?
I want to see that.
We have three
That's what
third-round
Patriots
picks, man.
do.
We have 3 third-round picks, man.
Are any of y'all amazed by the people they choose to announce the draft picks? Like the Texans, for an example, with Jonathan Joseph.
Oh, is that who that?
Okay, we got Chicago selection, Kyler Gordon, Washington,
Good pick.
cornerback.
That's a really good pick. He's solid.
Why is Booth sliding so far down?
We got Eberflus running Chicago, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
a
he
good
has
pick.
an influence upon these picks.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why is he falling so far? Were there like injury concerns? Like a lot of people are predicting he was going to go real early.
I know he's
Yeah,
first team all Pac-12.
I was thinking he'd be somewhere between 15 and 25. I mean, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, you sit there and you look at, Hamilton. They're out of the Notre Dame. I mean, he had that bad, combine, and it just killed him. Between that and I think that not finishing out the year with an injury, I mean he dropped a lot lower than I thought he should have.
It reminds me of like Mac Jones, where he had that bad showing, and he kept dropping and dropping down to the Patriots, and no one thought they would allow a quarterback to fall that far. So again,
No, we were talking about. Sorry, we were talking about Sky Moore. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No. I find it interesting that one little thing can drop someone so far down the line when early projections say they go early. It's really fascinating.
Well, isn't that like with Julian Blackmon? Isn't that the right player I'm thinking of that we drafted that had a ACL previous year and then?
Yeah, but at least he was. I mean, he was still injured. You sit there, Hamilton. Not Hamilton's not injured. Booth.
We're talking about
Booth, as far as I know, is not injured. These guys are talented guys that have been like that for years, the last 2 or 3 years, as NFL prospects.
Booth is not that injured. It's not.
No, that's why I said.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I wasn't. I didn't
but
mean
he's
that.
still
I'm just wondering,
following
is there
a little
something
bit
there that's wrong?
Yeah.
Martin, could you turn your TV down just a little bit
Yes,
because
sir.
we can pick it up on the.
Yeah, don't need to get
better.
Yes,
that good?
I don't hear it now.
That's
sorry about that.
Matt.
All good.
That's a confident man right there.
What, Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, Seattle's on the clock with 2 picks.
Yep.
Did they just move up? I didn't see that before.
No,
they got 40 and 41 now. Seattle has.
Yeah, it was from
now I'm wondering. Now I'm wondering if Kobe Bryant's going to go before Booth.
Didn't Seattle grab Mariota?
No.
Who was it?
No.
Atlanta.
That was Atlanta.
Who does Seattle have?
Drew Lock. That's
they
it.
got
Drew Lock.
Well, they got Drew Lock. East.
Well,
they've got 3 or 4.
They got Easton too.
Roster.
Yeah.
And Geno Smith.
Yeah, that's right.
They've got a competition.
Yeah, and
Not much of one.
I think throwing a rookie quarterback in from this draft, I don't see any of them being that much more than what they already have in there. So
and our guy Brandon Wood,
Seattle picks just as strangely as the Patriots do. So we'll see.
Our guy Brandon Wood and I, we were sitting there talking about
Seattle.
This is a team that would be very familiar with.
They could pick a Ukrainian farmer for all we know.
Well, that's the funny thing, because only reason I watched the draft is because of you, Lawrence, and DPN. Because usually I know it's just going to be weird, and they're never going to meet either your expectations, or you're never going to understand their game plan.
I think Patriots fans watch the draft in the first round to get pissed off.
Seattle's gonna grab an offensive lineman here.
Pick is in, just waiting.
Either we draft out, we watch 4 hours to draft out, or we watch to get a second-tier lineman or someone from a school we haven't even heard of before. I said that. I go, watch, it's Florida Atlantic, or it's it's some kind of school we've never heard of. And guess what? It was.
I think Grigson did that once too.
Yeah.
Has Ballard done that, where he just picked somebody from a school that nobody even knew about? I think that happened once too, didn't it?
Ballard picked a college mate of
I
mine,
wasn't
EJ
outside,
Speed.
I could have looked at the
AJ
guy.
Speed.
That's right, EJ Speed, who is still on the roster and doing well.
I could have
So.
totally picked the
We went
guy.
to college
Ray,
together.
Ray said it. It's this guy, isn't it? And he goes, yeah, it is. And he goes, he lost $30 on it. He had to pay Ray $30. And Ray goes, I can't take that. That's blood money.
Boy,
I said, Ray, you better take
Maffey,
that.
Minnesota.
Oh, Maffey's a
Boye Maffey.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Is that what it is? Maffey or Maffey?
Maffey.
Edge out of Minnesota. That's the 40th selection for Seattle, and they're on the clock for 41.
Oh, they might get it. I don't think so. I think they get an offensive lineman.
I didn't even see that name. Was that name still in the?
They need everybody on the offensive line. So I don't know who they selected in the first round. But
No, here's the
dog
thing.
is
Why
crunching
hasn't
me.
Nakobe Dean moved yet?
well,
That's a good question. I don't know.
apparently, certain people are interested. You know,
Here it is. A lot of
Maybe
it is
we're
people
taking
say
him.
He's too small. He's too little. There's people say that he's not the correct size. For the,
Well, that's
for
what we
the,
need. Then we'll take him.
Then he only played so many years. He only played 2 years, was it? I think his junior and senior year. But if you look at his, and he didn't play on the combine, but his pro day, he had a bad pro day. Okay, so I watched his pro day. I didn't like it, but dude, if you go back and watch his game film is elite. The 2 years he played, he got in his high school year, he got the same thing of what what is it called? The award that he got, God, it's going to my brain. The Theismann, not the Theismann, but you know what I'm saying, for defensemen in college. He got that award in college, but he got the same kind of award, the Butkus Award. He got the Butkus Award in college, but he got the Butkus Award, what they would get in high school. He got it in high school also. So this kid is not like thing. He's grown up and he's gotten these awards throughout thing for playing this thing. He just didn't play his first 2 years and he's the wrong size. I know a lot of guys who are undersized. It's not the thing. And so what if he has a bad day on his pro day? Maybe he didn't eat the right meal. He had a bad case of the Wheaties or something, it's so what?
Pick 41 for Seattle. Running back Kenneth Walker III from Michigan State.
Some weird picks here.
Yeah, you don't lead a Georgia.
I told you they were going to be weird at Seattle.
why would you grab a running back?
Dude, they got quarterback in the works. Who they got right now? What's going on there?
Yeah, we just talked. They got
Drew Lock and
he was Walter Camp Player of the Year. So
yeah, he was. He's good. He's good.
they
He's
got
He's little.
They got
He's
two
got some
ex
speed.
Colt backups.
He's got some speed
at quarterback.
If we're going BPA here, I think we go to Kobe Dean. I'll be real with you. I didn't want to go and grab defensive guys because that's all we done.
Did I not say watch him grab a linebacker?
I will be upset.
Yes.
All you did, bro.
And a lot of people think we do need a linebacker. A lot of people do think we need another linebacker for backup.
The Kobe Dean would be perfect. Oh my goodness, could you imagine
He
that
can
lineup?
run a defense like you have no idea.
Yep.
Where's
He's a green dot.
Well, the
dude.
Colts
He is
are
a
on the
total
clock.
green
Colts
dot.
are on the clock.
Boy, where's
So-
EJ go then? If that happens, where's EJ Speed end up?
He's a green
Well,
dot.
I mean, he's still a special teamer. So,
I know,
yeah.
but I mean,
Oh yeah.
that makes
He must have a player because I don't see him trading.
What do you think the chances of them going after Booth, cornerback?
Possible. Andrew Booth Jr. out of was that LSU? No, that's not LSU. What is that? That's Clemson. Yeah.
Clemson. He's out of Clemson.
Yeah, he's the fifth best cornerback in the draft. He was ranked 24th in the draft. Here we
Chris
go.
said he's got our guy.
We do need
They
depth.
were falling like
Still on the
late,
clock.
but I like him. He's a great man and zone. He's a great man and zone. And I'll tell you what, if you guys grab Booth, you guys will piss off Ray like you have no idea.
Well, we like pissing people off, so.
Yeah, I watched Ray earlier today, and he was just like, I don't know. I can't defend this pick. He goes, I can't defend Belichick here. So now he's going to come back after. If that was to happen, he'd be like,
I'm going to
Probably
assume
why
there's
he has
some
to have his shirt
discussion
shot,
going on because there's 2.5 minutes left.
I
and they haven't picked.
think the only pick that I would be upset with is probably a long snapper. Because we have an all-pro long snapper. We don't need another one.
So do we.
Ballard isn't that stupid.
The Colts always have an all-pro long snapper.
Nobody would let him do it anyway.
Always.
He would, and if no, just no.
there's multiple names that I'm surprised are still here. Multiple names. I mean, Booth, Dean, even the receiver out of Georgia. Pickens. I thought he would be.
I mean, to grab a long snapper in the first round, Fire would have to shoot.
We traded, guys.
Don't forget offensive tackle Bernard Raymond. Don't forget offensive tackle Bernard Raymond. He's the fourth best tackle.
Coming around the other end and just shoots fire out of their ass.
So what did we get? What was the trade?
It doesn't show yet.
We're about to see.
Yep.
I've got a commercial, and they even took away the banner for the moment.
I think watch them trade back. I said watch them trade back.
Well, they were down to 2 minutes and under when this banner went away, so I don't know what happened.
50%? You got 50% he's trading back, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said for a while.
Oh, come on!
I don't think he stays. I think he trades back because of how
There's
much
plenty of talent.
that
Dude.
was
There's plenty
there.
Of talent.
Yeah.
There's plenty of talent.
What'd they take the banner away for? I can't believe this.
I'm on a commercial right now.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying the Zen on YouTube TV.
I guess when all else fails, look on Twitter. It's got to be there, right?
Yep, they traded to Minnesota.
Traded
to Minnesota. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we traded to
Minnesota.
Wow.
That's why.
That's
so long. That's why it was taking so long.
I was right.
Yep. It's good. It's good. No,
I figured it was a good chance.
We went down to 52 behind Pittsburgh. We went down to 52 behind Pittsburgh, if my count is right.
I don't know. I like some of those guys they had available then. I really do.
I get that, but think about this. If there's that many guys that you like at 42, you might as well trade back.
Ross.
What else did we get with it, though?
Hold on. They only... the Vikings acquired.
Right there, brother. That's rubbing salt in the wound.
The Vikings give up.
Hey, someone get that picture of Jonathan Taylor mowing over the front seven of New England, please. Or
that was beautiful.
Dejo literally ending Nikhil Harry's career on the 20-yard line.
Okay, we got 53rd overall pick, a 3rd round pick, and a 6th round pick, 77th and 192nd.
So we are getting our 3 picks. We are getting our 3 picks.
Wow. There you go. That's Ballard. You'll get the most out of him. A 3rd and a 6th. That's good.
And how far back did we go?
10.
53rd.
53rd.
Right behind Pittsburgh right now.
Okay.
So now we've got 3 third-round picks.
No, we got 2.
No, we got 2 because we traded one for Matt Ryan, but we have another one left.
Yeah.
We have the better one left that we got from Washington.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
We have 2. We have 2 in the 3rd now. We have 2 in the 5th, and we also have 2 in the 6th now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 73rd and 77th now. And then what did it say? 192nd? What did somebody remember what I said? Because I have short-term memory loss.
You guys got 8 more picks to go. Look at that.
I know. That's right where I thought we'd be. I told Brad we were like 50. I thought we'd hit somewhere in the 50
To move
range.
back 10 spots, that must mean that, again, there was that many people that they feel comfortable with.
Yep, that's a good sign. That is a very good sign.
That means that many people that they wanted are already gone.
That's true, too.
This is also
that's who
when
they
Ballard
wanted
picks
was gone.
This is when Ballard picks those random guys, too, when he trades
Mr.
back
J?
like that. This is usually how it works.
Mr. J, you wait and see what he does with these picks, and then we'll, because I have a feeling that the talent in this draft being so heavy with all the COVID and extended players and stuff, I think even in the 6th round, you're going to be able to get good quality depth pieces.
Well, especially just to shore up, say, your line, shore up certain positions on special teams, like a long snapper,
I think that was for you, Lawrence.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Ross was saying we might pick up a long snapper that we got an extra pick.
We're getting a Vikings speech from Ed Marinara.
I want to see how many picks
Read
they got
the
right now.
pick. Read the
Ballard's
freaking
like,
pick.
Ballard's like, I don't need first or second rounders. Screw it.
Did I not say he was going to trade back, though? Did I not say he was going to trade back? That was my prediction.
Well, you know what? Ballard is known for trading to get more picks.
I know, but
been that way
but
for
I
a
had a
long
feeling.
time.
I had a feeling all the picks he wanted were gone already. I just had a feeling. At least the ones that he was going to pick in the second round at 42.
Yeah, I don't want a quarterback either. I don't want a quarterback either.
What's your backup
Read the
situation?
freaking pick.
Right now, we're just sitting with
Sam Ellinger.
Solid
And
backup.
we've got somebody on the practice squad. I forget his
Hey,
name.
they picked him because they liked him and they kept him on the squad. You guys keep putting him down. One of these days he's going to come in just to fill in or something and go down there and score a good old touchdown, making 5 out of 5 passes and everything else.
I don't think anybody was putting him down. He just saying who he was.
No, I know. We discussed it before, but he was always, well, he's really not he's not going to be a NFL
He's a
quarterback. He can't throw far enough. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't be a good backup.
I said he'll never be an NFL starter. I didn't say he couldn't be a good backup.
Well, I know.
And play.
He might be able to grind you out one or two of those gritty wins.
But you never know.
Yeah.
Nobody thought that of Tom Brady either. So,
well,
and everybody thought Peyton Manning couldn't throw the long ball.
Well, hold on. No, you see what Ellinger has. You see what Ellinger has. So
there's a body of work there.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. Oh, sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Please stop the thing.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we can't.
We're already an over
all
an hour in.
Back to the Minnesota selection.
Andrew Booth Jr. to the
cornerback
Vikings.
from
Did y'all just
Clemson
watch
to the
that?
Vikings.
There you go, Ray.
He couldn't even read. He couldn't read the name off the
So
card.
you were right. He was going at pick 42. Just the wrong
there you
team.
go. Very good point. It's just to a different team.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, they've got a couple nice pieces in the secondary. Because
hey Ross,
they got what was the safety?
Text
they
Ray
up?
and tell him Booth Jr. is on his way to Minnesota.
I was told never to text him for frivolous reasons, and I will not break that promise. I will not break that promise.
Oh, what about
the Giants have finally made a pick?
What about DMing him on Twitter?
Wait a minute now. I
Post that in
never
the chat.
made that promise. Hold on.
There you go.
DM him on Twitter.
Call him on screen.
Oh, Lawrence
Call
has his number.
on
Oh,
screen. That'd be
yeah. Go
amazing.
Lawrence. Go Lawrence. Go
Put him on
Lawrence.
speaker.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just text him. Just text him.
Let me see if I can't.
The Giants have finally picked. Waiting for the reading.
Oh, I love Lawrence. Hell yeah, Lawrence.
Oh my God, he's gonna be so salty. Oh my God,
Oh, he is good. He's gonna be
so
salty as a
salty.
motherfucker, man.
Thank
you, Lawrence. Don't tell him I said this. Do not tell him I said this.
All right, Giants pick
Giants
wide
took
receiver.
You know what's funny? He's probably
Wandale
sitting and
Robinson
watching.
out of Kentucky.
They took my guy. That's the guy I wanted.
Who?
Well, can't have him now.
Wandale Robertson.
All right, there we go. So, do you like where Booth went?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Also, what are you wearing?
Nothing.
I'm sure
Nothing below the waist.
Is he streaming today?
He's got to be. No, he's not streaming today. He's just watching it. I'm sure he's watching it, but he's not streaming. No. Or, I asked, why don't you stream? I asked, why aren't you streaming? We asked to stream on 2 days because he used to do it. He used to do the second and third round, but he doesn't do it anymore.
Hey,
Wandale Robinson.
Ooh,
Mike
Kentucky.
in. I'll send you
Overall,
an invite.
81.
Check your DMs.
Me?
Mike in.
Oh,
he's in a Discord.
Mikey.
It's like Cleveland's on the clock.
Oh, Mike In's in Discord?
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Hey, just had to put that in there. Sorry.
There's nothing. I don't have any. Oh, wait. I will never defend Belichick ever again.
Who said that?
That would be Ray.
I would have never defended him to begin with, the big cheater.
Tell him what about those shirts you want to put out?
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Those bills,
Yeah.
those
trade.
Bill Belichick
Texans traded
fanboy
up.
T-shirts. Oh, he did.
Texans
They did.
traded up. And
We
the
know what
pick
they
is
need.
in.
Everything.
I wonder if Texans legend Cecil Shorts is going to announce this pick.
if they get Neil, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just some backstory.
Excuse me.
I always watch the Colts when they
If
come
they
to
get
play
Dean,
in
if they
Texas.
get Dean, I would not be surprised.
We're in a commercial now, so.
Look at who's still on the board, though. This is interesting.
If they get Dean right here, I
Yeah.
would not be surprised.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I need a moment here.
That's why I think that's why they're coming up.
Wrong
Hi,
guy.
Loyalist.
Hi,
Aren't
Loyalist.
you pretty
Yeah,
today?
what's up?
Hey.
You trying to get people to quit watching the show? What are you doing, man?
Yeah. I think my screen cracked.
Him up.
What's this? Oh, it's blurry.
Oh, here we go.
I'm fucking.
Oh,
furious.
don't
I
say
will
it.
never defend Bill
Watch-
Belichick
watch.
again. I'm done with
And,
his old.
He's my new favorite fan. He's my new favorite fan.
I love it. I love
it. That's why he was showed it to you, so you didn't say it.
Hopefully, I
I
hope
mean,
you
you're
don't.
not
Oh,
Get,
well.
getting
I hope
does
you
that
don't
mean you're
get
not
too
getting
mad
the-
at me over that.
I'm not he's gonna get mad at me. Tell him. So tell him. Does that mean you're not getting the Bill Belichick fanboy T-shirts in your store?
Nope, taking them out and burning
See,
them.
Ross knows what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to continue that.
No.
Mine is so
He's
old,
mad
all the
enough.
letters
I don't want to
come off.
rub it in.
No.
Hey, give him a thumbs up for
I
me.
I wouldn't, because he knows we would be instigating it. One of us guys would be
Oh,
instigating it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All I got to
That's
do
good.
is
How
say,
does he
"Hey,
know about
Ross paid me $20 to do it."
Mhm. Right. Tell him Ross, because Ross pays him big money.
Yeah.
on the
He's probably watching this stream right now, going,
Matt, that son of a bitch. He ain't coming on Patreon
Just
again.
shaking his head. Unbelievable.
Richie's gone, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Mechie's gone?
Yeah, Mechie.
Mechie.
Was that Albert Beers? Did he put that up?
That's what I'm under. No, I'm just going by KDC City, saying that. Hey, my son is calling
Dude,
me.
did you know how many people are putting out
YOLO
picks before the picks? Especially last night.
Okey
Albert
day. I'll
Breers
be
was
there in a
putting them out.
Bye.
You got to go, Lawrence?
Yeah, I'll be back. I got to pick up my son
right,
from work.
All right,
so,
brother. Drive safe.
Absolutely. Just keep an eye out, Loyalist.
We will.
Yep. People.
We'll hold down the fort, brother.
Let Jesus take the wheel. I mean, Loyalist.
Not literally.
He's had the
Look,
wheel on
no
this thing.
hands.
He's
But
had
if
the
you're
wheel on this
Houston-
thing since I've been around.
If you're Houston, are you so?
I can't believe they.
Well, yeah, that's my
Excuse
thing.
me.
You are a team that needs impact.
But I would think they want to build their defense or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not just
Trenches.
put an offensive weapon in
Trenches.
there.
So you saw the pick,
Yeah.
John Mechie the
Build the
third,
trenches up first.
wide receiver
we
from
saw that.
Alabama. Okay.
He's a great. No, I'm
Sorry,
not
I was
kidding, he's a
laughing
great
too hard.
receiver.
I missed it.
But he's not going to be an instrumental weapon right away, because number one, he's got the ACL injury, but he's not. If you have this guy thrown to him and you don't have anybody to like offensive line to block for him, running back, defense to hold them back to get the offense on field. It's just going to be a fluff piece.
Don't you think the Texans are building for 2 or 3 years down the line, though? They're not trying to win right now.
Well, I understand
because they aren't going to.
You
Well, if
build
that's
the
the case-
trenches first. You
yeah,
build the
if that's the
trenches
case, you
first.
don't
You
take
build the
receiver.
secondary first. You don't go out and get weapons right away. There's plenty of wide receivers coming down the line.
I wasn't suggesting they were doing the right thing. I just said they're building, and this is the way they want to build.
Okay.
That,
You did
there's
say that,
plenty
right?
of GMs that screw up, like Grigson.
Oh,
So-
I know.
I think we've all had a GM like that somewhere down the line, haven't you guys?
GMs, it's all a lottery. It's all a lottery. We all
Yeah,
pull
it
that
is.
handle.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. Even in fantasy, we pulled that handle. Oh shit, that was a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. No, you did the same thing. Yep. Been wrong, been right. Had great years, had bad years. It just,
Ross beat me in the final game, man. I got second place. He got first. I guess you know why? Because my running backs blew out.
Speaking of, you think we could do a Patreon league this year and get Lawrence involved? I'd be really cool. I think Lawrence could really enjoy a fantasy football league. Free Patreon, free.
Everybody, I've put myself out as commissioner because I've done.
That'd be great because I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I've done it, and
but I'll play. I'll play.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Wouldn't that be great?
We can, we're gonna do a get together on the rules sometime during the thing, and then we're gonna hash out all the rules together, so we all are happy about the rules, and then we're going to go forward and then play, and then we're gonna do the thing.
What's up, Loyalist?
Everybody's.
I got a message for you here, Martin, from one of the people watching.
Oh, I am sorry. You are right.
Former GM.
Hermit Cribbit, I apologize. I will not ever do it again. I swear. I know not of his name. It has been erased.
I don't know his name, anyways.
Well, we're not telling you. So.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
That's like the year we do not speak of, right after Peyton Manning left. That was horrible.
That was a tough couple of years for you guys.
Oh,
it was only it felt like 10.
I hadn't had that much pain since the early '90s Colts. Oh my God.
Yeah, didn't that guy have some really greasy hair going on?
I don't know. I felt quite a bit of pain this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I felt it. Yeah, I did too. But that wasn't as bad a pain as when you were going 2-14, 3-13. Didn't we go 1-15 one year? Way back in the olden days, after '84, before '97 or '95. We went 1-15 one year. That was pain. That is pain. That's Detroit.
So who we got?
They're good at it. So
the Ravens are on the clock. Is that right?
Well, it says
Lions selection. The oh no, it says Baltimore 245, and then it shows next Detroit. And I'm showing Lions pick is in.
Oh, maybe Lions are on the clock.
And Lions selection. Yeah. David Ohabo, Michigan, edge.
Oh, great.
Is it Ohabo?
Ojabo.
It should be Ohabo.
He was another guy.
Great fucking edge pick. There's another first round pick right there. That's another.
40-yard dash, 4.55. 6'4", 250. That's fast.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, this guy is an elite edge. He was going to be kind of like mid to late first round. Some people were saying early, but I think he's a mid. I think he's a mid for first round edge. This is great. This is a great pick.
Do you think Detroit is having a good draft, guys?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of teams that normally do not good that are performing well. I mean, you look at the Jets and you look at the Lions and then you got the Ravens that are always doing what Ravens do. I mean, I'll tell you right now, Ravens are one of my favorite consistent drafting teams. I just feel like
Ozzie, isn't it Ozzie Newsome who's their general manager?
Not this year.
Oh, not this
Oh,
year.
I thought he was retiring this
no,
year. This is last
he told
year
me
to
that
pick.
this is his last. He's doing this draft though. He's doing this draft.
Yeah, he's doing this last draft.
This is his
That's
last.
what they
draft,
said
so-
yesterday too. They said it on.
This is his last draft.
Yeah.
Wait. You
But
asked a question.
I agree with you, Loyalist. I agree with you, Loyalist. Ozzy has always had an excellent draft.
He is a great GM.
Now, I don't know what's going on here. John says Detroit pick is in. And it was Ravens pick is in. Who took what? I think they got.
No, they're going to put it up. What they do is they got their pick in, but they're going a little slow by coming out. You know, they're walking out a little like they're in a wheelchair, and then, you know,
something.
And I think the Lions are ready to.
It's the Ravens that took a David Ojabo. It was the Ravens that took David because they showed the Lions.
Correct. Yes,
and now it's the Lions selection now. So
now is the Lions.
Ojabo went to
the Ravens.
To Ravens.
The Ravens. Yeah. Correct.
Because that's not what they were showing on here when.
I know. I understand. It got kind of confusing because they had this over
Pick
here.
is in. Pick is in.
Let's see, because the Detroit had a couple of nice picks, man.
Here's a selection for the Lions. He's reading it. Defensive end, Josh Pascal, Kentucky.
That's a good pick.
Defensive end, Josh Pascal.
That's an interesting pick right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6'2", 5'8", 268.
I like this pick. Now, see,
I think after
similar to Boogie Basham.
I think after the draft, the Lions are going to come out looking real nice on paper. I mean, looking real nice on paper.
I'll tell you what, this is a great question, and I'm not a fan of the kid. You know, like I said, I mean, he's pure left tackle, but he's got short arms, and then he lets his defense. I mean, he doesn't use his arm.
That's why we wouldn't pick him.
But I'm telling you right now, I just don't think Ballard will because he doesn't hit that measurables for Ballard. You know what I mean? And then
Ballard is always looking for the Swiss Army knife.
Absolutely agree with you, Loyalist.
Every position, Ballard wants a Swiss Army knife. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, defensive end, tackle. That guy just doesn't fit the bill.
Well, it's the same thing with Billy B. Like, again, he looks at, you know, not just what people do on the field, but what they've done off the field, captains. He wants smart guys. He never necessarily doesn't need the star power, but he wants the smartest guy on the football field.
Kobe Dean and Bernhard Raymond are still out there.
We had to balance it up for the Patriots.
Hey, Mike,
so does George Pickens and Justy Ross and Alec.
Pascal just went to Detroit.
There we go.
Sorry about last night's wager, Mike. Sorry that worked out that way for you, man.
Best $30 he ever spent.
Now you're.
I don't even care about the
like
money. Like the money is completely inconsequential.
Now you're in the negative. You're like zeros in the negative 30 to things. So you're paying him to be a producer.
I mean, I was anyway, if you count the Patreon. So
it's usually the most negative person, and you're the more positive person. Like,
you mean
you're
paying to be on thing, and you work as a producer.
I buy him a cup of coffee every month. I would do that.
I mean, still, man, he should give you free.
He would if I asked. That's not the point.
I know, but still, man, you're helping the guy out, man.
Did you make sure that he knew about Booth?
He knows.
I know.
Lawrence texted him.
He knows.
Yeah, I know he knows.
I think between
the
last couple picks, Patriots Nation is not happy, and it just
why can't they just run these commercials like in the upper corner or something like that, so they don't interrupt all this crap?
I like the year. Remember the year.
Oh no way!
The COVID year where it was commercial free. The first round was commercial free.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was.
That
I gotta say, Ross, that's a good. Is that the new cover for the movie? Mike?
It is.
Is this the cover for the next new release of the next movie?
This was made specifically for Mike, for being the legend he is.
Hold on. Yeah, hell yeah, that's me.
Dude,
Top
you look
Gun,
good in that,
Top
man.
Gun 3.
You're a legend for taking over and Ray not asking me because I would have been terrible at it.
Oh man. Just.
Oh,
The
but
I
like,
know, right? I
Are you
know.
just coming in from?
All right.
You've been Ross. It's not that you've been terrible at it. You don't have time for it.
it's horrible being an old man with responsibilities.
I know, man. You got to keep the roof over your lady's head.
I'll be
Yeah.
back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get some water.
All right, Bob. All right.
See you back.
Law, what or Loyalist? What are you feeling at 52?
Ooh.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised that he's still there, and I'm a Pickens fan. I like the thought of Pickens and the upside. I know that he's a little banged up in the legs.
It's the character. It's the character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
been,
like I said, I don't know if the character was as much of a problem as the quarterback play out of Georgia. I mean,
3 years in a row. Didn't he get arrested twice? Once the freshman year, once senior year of high school.
Yeah, but what kind of arrest are we talking about? We talking?
Yeah,
like,
but we're talking Chris Ballard
shenanigans
too.
or-
We're also talking Chris Ballard.
yeah, but like I said, I think the locker room is now of the mind that they can handle a little bit of the bad boy and not be that big of an issue. You know what I mean?
I wish we would continue to did that more, because I feel like a lot of times it comes to our demise.
Yeah.
It's always a locker room guy and never an Uber. But we like to sacrifice more talent for locker room, and sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know if ESPN's working right now because it's showing that you guys have no needs on your team whatsoever.
The Commodores picked defensive tackle Fidrian Mathis, Alabama. Probably Fidrian.
Fidarian.
I like Fidrian, but anyway.
What are you thinking, Smooth?
Mathis. It's a Mathis, though, so maybe he's good. Related to Robert by any chance?
Has N'Kobe gone yet?
Still up there.
No, he has not gone.
Well, Chicago might take him here.
No, I've been
because he
watching
lost
the big
Mack.
board on
lost
VR.
Mack.
He's there.
Yeah, Chicago might grab him here because Max
Unless
out.
someone moves up and really wants a middle linebacker, inside linebacker.
So interesting.
Well, here's going to be a thing. If he makes it all the way to the Patriots, and
Martin,
the Patriots don't take him,
I'm gonna mute you,
there's
Martin.
something weird going on.
Definitely something weird.
Either that, or we have a trade in the works already, and that those
Right. Yeah,
positions are going to be
there's
set
something
in
going
stone.
on because I'm telling you what, if Bill goes back and picks up Hightower after the draft, I'm going to be real pissed.
Loyalist, I'm
Oh,
thinking
J.C.
probably
Jackson's
Sky
going to duke
Moore.
him out again in the playoffs.
Are you still with Sky, even if Dean's there?
Well, we're really gonna have to choose what we want. Is it BPA or need? Because we really don't need a linebacker.
No,
Truthfully,
but I would sit there and argue that the BPA is. You remember how Ballard says if they're close, but
right.
I will always take the best player available.
Yeah.
Will you guys be upset if they grab Malik Willis?
Yes. Yes, I would. I mean, for me, I think Ritter's better than Willis.
Do you think Erling is?
Who?
Erling? Your backup right now?
Oh, Ellinger. Oh,
yeah.
Is he better? No, I like the upside from Ritter. I mean, there again, he's got more arm strength than I think Ellinger has. I'm not.
11.
Yeah,
I like Ritter.
I'm not an Ellinger guy. I'll be honest, and I have been a fan of. And it's not that I'm knocking Ellinger. I just don't think that he is the guy that can run this offense if we're going to go more of the Matt Ryan offense.
So preeminent backup quarterback, pretty much.
They're quiet.
Yeah.
Calvin
No
Austin's still on the board
handshaking,
too.
no nothing. They're quiet.
I want to run a name by you, and I know this is a reach, but I just love this kid's measurables. Do you think that Faalele has a chance in the third round for the Colts at tackle, and we try to convert him over to a left tackle? I mean, he's a massive human. His arms, everything, it screams that,
That comes down to scouting, That does come
know.
out of scouting, and Granted, I think I would argue. I think we probably have the best scouts in the league. I don't know how you couldn't. I don't know how you could really sway that, but that's tough. That's a tough one. I mean, that Braden Smith call, that might be one of the best calls, like of recent last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That you get an All-Pro left tackle move to right tackle, like that. That's crazy.
Coming out.
Braden Smith, he was a guard.
Guard,
and they said, "Hey, he looks good at tackle."
Oh, okay, he's a host.
We need this. Please do it.
Okay, Chicago picked safety Waquan Brisker out of Penn State. I think it's Waquan. Jaquan.
You got it right. You got it right. You got it. No, you got it right.
Oh, you're kidding! I got one right. Thank you. I feel so much better. So,
well, that was enough, Ross. Damn it.
It's a good pick. He's good. It's a good pick.
What's up, Law Dog?
Loyalist. I mean, Jacoby's still on the board.
I know, and I'm looking at that value, man, and I'm just like, that could be a thing. And I'm not. I would not be mad. Linebacker either.
I will not be mad.
4 more picks ahead of us.
I'll just
yes,
56,
please take the midget linebacker away so Bill Belichick isn't tempted to pick him.
What's the odds that Ballard
what midget
that
linebacker?
5th round pick to move up to the next pick?
Careful, midget is no longer an acceptable word, by the way.
Law, it's a good question because I was thinking the same
little
thing.
people.
What little linebacker?
It's not,
what
it's
little,
not
little
making
people
fun of
linebacker
Hawaii.
is fine.
Linebacker.
Relax.
Right now is that time when I think that he legitimately could do that. Hold on. I got to go back because I got a couple guys who donated money and I didn't notice because I was busy. So we already know about the Hoosier Films thing. However, Hermit Crabbit said that he thought that the Colts were going to get Pierce at wide receiver. Is Pierce still available?
Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, if that was the guy that he wanted, getting him at this point on 53 would be an amazing feat, and still ended up getting extra picks. So that's pretty cool. Hermit, appreciate the $5, guys. If you would like, not him, if you guys would like to make sure you get something shout out, please use the link in the description of the video, and we will definitely get that up there for the donations. All right.
What if we move up? What if we move up and we get Nakobe Dean and a wide receiver? You can't be mad. You got the 2 best players available, and it's a team need.
Still got to go through that.
I mean, we're talking about receiver. I know we talked about it earlier. How much do we blame on this? Separation from not being a good receiver, or Carson Wentz not being able to throw him open?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, how much can we put?
Mike,
how much?
56.
How much can we put on the receivers? So
yeah. Well, we've been saying that a lot. That Matt Ryan will elevate the entire wide receiver room
and the tight end group.
I've been saying that all over.
The tight end group. We do not need to go tight end, y'all. He's known for throwing tight ends around.
We do need another tight end because the Colts do use 3 tight end sets, and we only have 2 on the 53.
We just don't need it here.
54.
we don't need it in the first 4 or 5 rounds.
No.
I would look at the 5th round. I'll tell you right now, there's a young man out of Wisconsin. Hi, Matt. What's up?
No, I was trying to get Mike.
What's up?
Oh,
we're 54. We're 54.
Yeah.
What's the kid out of Virginia? Jelani Woods.
Yeah.
That'd be your prototypical pick. 6'7", fast, can block, can kind of get out there and block, catch the ball.
Prototypical. That man is a giant human being.
That's good.
That is not a prototypical human.
Well, you got to remember, we got Mo Alley Cox as a tight end.
Yeah, for the Colts, that's prototypical.
That's still bigger than even a prototypical tight end.
I mean, Mo's what? Mo's 6'7", 6'6",
No,
6'7"?
No. Like 6'3" to 6'5".
No, Mo's 6'7".
Mo 6'7" has the longest arm span of any tight end in the NFL.
Yes,
including Pitts.
Right, but I'm saying most tight ends are anywhere from like 6'3" to 6'5".
No.
6'7" is your
Sure. Yeah,
I agree.
No, we agree with that. I thought you were saying Mo was
no. Those extra 2 inches that they matter a lot.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Remember, we're live, guys. Just remember, we're live.
So y'all look at the same
I
time.
was wondering who was gonna make the joke first.
Those hand size matter too.
Well, clearly hand size didn't matter.
Yeah, that's all he talked about last night with Pickett. That was almost annoying. I'm like, get over it.
Oh.
Actually, there's so many good players falling. I wouldn't like for the Patriots. I wouldn't. Hell,
I'm not worried about it.
you already made one crazy move. Why not make another?
Yeah.
So who we got on the clock right now?
I don't know, but it's 2 hours in. It's time to drop another. Try to make some money, guys. We're not only on here, but we are also on Newsbreak. You straight up, man. If you all you can do is you don't want to. Who's loud? All right. All right.
Linebacker, Southern Alabama, Patriots.
I think the problem here is no. Okay, so I think Martin was trying to mute himself, and I clicked him off, and then
okay.
I think you did it too. So
no, I just hit remove because I kept seeing
no,
it
that
on
was
and
my
on
that
and
was
on.
my
I'm
bad,
like-
guys.
I can
News
make the call.
we have Newsbreak, so make sure if you want to help support the channel, you can hit Newsbreak and download and give us a follow, and it puts money directly into our pockets. Thank you so much. This video is sponsored by Newsbreak. Newsbreak is an app used over 1.5 billion times a month by people just like you to get local news via articles or videos by those who are focused on that specific area. People like myself. Just use the link in the description of this video to download it. Then search a city, state, or someone specific, like myself, Colts Law. Then make sure to follow them so you'll get all the news fresh as it comes out. All right, my wife is downstairs watching something. She's laughing her butt off too, but I'm sure it wasn't my stream and my comment because she would have laughed at it, but not like that. She's laughing like crazy.
Maybe she was saying the second half of last night's draft.
No,
All
okay.
right.
So she watches game reactions, and she's been watching that new game. What's that? What's the new game that's out? That's been out for about a month or so, couple months. That's
TV?
really big.
No clue.
Video game.
Oh, video game.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Yeah. She's a big Elden Ring watcher. She don't play any video games, but she likes watching other people play them.
Oh, yeah. She's on like Twitch and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and let myself go again.
Wow.
And get
All right. New Orleans selection, cornerback Alontae Taylor from Tennessee at the 49th pick.
That's an interesting pick.
It's a little bit of a
Wow,
reach.
you would have thought they
That's
go
a little bit of a
QB.
reach. That's a little bit of a reach.
We picked an O-line in the first round, so I'm not really the barometer is really off for me. Hey, did anyone actually pick up Elden Ring? I've been playing it myself. Just curious.
Yeah, that's what. Here, he can talk to you about it.
Wait, who was that?
Oh,
no, well, actually, my son owns it. My son's beat it on like multiple levels. So
What was the name of this cornerback?
yeah, I'm taking my time with it. I'm enjoying the adventure.
Alontae, is it Taylor?
I haven't played.
Alontae Taylor. I don't
Alontae
even...
Taylor, cornerback out of Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Cornerback. Wow, these guys are.
He's not even on like a. How do you spell
Yeah,
it?
I said it's a reach. I said it's a little bit of a reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like reading an Ari Salvatore book. You got to take your time with it.
Somebody.
I think
What
Kobe
happened?
Bryant would have been better. I mean, from Cincinnati. I mean, that would have been a better pick.
Oh, okay. No, he was.
Oh, I just.
Wow, he was projected to go like.
Why did he leave? Did he get mad
Past
at me?
100.
I hope Martin
No,
didn't
get
get mad at
you,
me
Lawrence.
earlier.
No one can be mad at you, Lawrence. You're the nicest guy.
You could
Oh,
tell that
Kansas
to
City
certain
traded
people.
pick to
To the
Patriots.
Uh-oh.
Time for Patriots to get the guy out of Kansas Wesleyan University.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get Zion. We're gonna
A
get
trade,
Zion.
a trade.
We're gonna
We
get
got a
Zion
trade.
McCollum.
We're
Andrew
gonna pick up. We're gonna pick
Andrew
up a Rutgers
Sandejo
guy.
Jr.
No one's ever heard of. Plays lacrosse. You know.
Gonna move up, pick up another guard.
Hell
We
yeah!
drafted someone from the lacrosse
If
league.
it's Dean, I'm walking out of here.
Kobe Dean.
I'm here for the anarchy. This is great.
Get our green dot.
Is there a safety that's worth a darn in this draft that you guys are interested in?
Devin McCourty.
Again,
No,
my
in the
thing is-
draft. I didn't say old ass people.
I know.
Pick is in.
No, I want to see
on.
middle linebacker. That was our biggest problem. I want two of them.
Pickens. If they take Pickens here, I'll be. Oh, hey,
It's
look.
Bobby
Colts
Boucher.
change.
Martin.
Oh, I love that guy. Yeah,
Bobby
Cole.
Boucher.
So we moved up.
Yeah.
Dean is the best pick out of the entire draft right now.
No.
We moved up.
Absolutely.
Lawrence,
Oh,
I'll give you $25 a
We're
month.
still on
to ban Matt
53rd behind
permanently.
Pittsburgh.
$25 a month to remove Matt right now.
Yep.
Matt, can you match or raise that?
We're gonna start a bidding war.
Damian Harris? Oh no, that's just. Oh, they're just.
How much you want to bet? It's inside linebacker.
See, crazy. Haven't seen Dean go yet.
Wonder if it's gonna be Harris.
Mika Parsons.
Get it, Dean. Get him.
See, we traded back that.
Trade
we got a fifth
Patriots
round.
received
Oh,
50th hour
what a
pick.
deal.
Kansas
And
City.
the fifth round pick. We got rid of our
54th.
fifth round picks.
So they
That
moved
was a
up for a
great
change.
for 4
That's
picks.
strange.
That was a great trade.
Old Bill up.
From Rutgers University.
Dean.
We got anyone on the
Get
board
him.
from Rutgers? Hold on.
Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Make everybody happy.
They changed.
I'll bet you
linebacker.
$30 right now. It's not gonna be Dean.
I don't bet, dog.
Because if it's fucking Dean, like I said, I'm walking out of here.
Okay. Have a good walk.
It'll be. Don't worry. It'll be a Division 3 offensive tackle.
Mike, watch the language, please.
Oh, I apologize.
I'm not seeing any Rutgers guys.
That's right.
just
I
yet.
have to remember I'm on Lawrence's channel now. I have to.
Well,
see
it's,
what-
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
it's real here.
apologize.
Cole Strange out of Chattanooga. What a name.
Did y'all watch McAfee's rap this morning? And they were talking about that. That was just hilarious.
It was. I love McAfee. I love Pat.
What if 31
we're
people in the
are we
first
shipping
round
this in
become
from
Hall of Famers?
Foxborough?
The pick is in, boys. The pick is in. Who's going to be a future Patriot?
Well, second future Patriot.
It'll be a wide receiver that had a really good interview.
Here we go.
I was just gonna say I would not be surprised if they reach on a
can't
wide
wait for the
receiver
meme.
here.
I can't wait for the
I would not be shocked in the slightest if they
the
reach on a
Twitter
receiver
riot.
here.
I'm waiting for it. I'm going to live it. I'm going to love it. Oh my god.
He gave a TED style interview.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, he went to get promoted for the job.
Out of Ivy Tech State College or community college.
Oh, that's amazing.
Let the kid go up. If make a wish. Let the kid go up and make the selection.
Again.
It'll be a junior college transfer.
Southern Alabama.
So we thinking Christian Harris, Nakobe Dean,
I like Nakobe Dean, dude.
Leo Chenal from Wisconsin, Leper.
No, that's the guy who's got the jersey.
Kid gets booed.
A punter from Faber College.
Yeah, exactly.
Can this guy just say who it is?
Walmart cashier, Foxborough, Massachusetts. We'll figure out what he's gonna play later.
Tyquan
You got it.
Thornton,
You're
wide
right.
receiver,
You're right.
Baylor.
You're right.
Baylor.
Tyquan Thornton, Baylor.
The future Hall of Famer.
Loyalist said no Ivy Tech slander.
I know this kid too.
Tyquan Thornton, where was he at?
He's from Baylor.
No. I mean on the list. Okay.
Philly usually drafts the best player available, so usually.
5 of the
bet-
top 10 receivers are still out there. I don't see this particular wide receiver on the list.
That means Dean's
281 pounds. That dude is a slot receiver if there ever was one.
Tyquan Thornton.
Pick is already
He's
in.
6'2".
181 pounds.
Wow.
This cat is heavier than him. All right.
He's not going to be catching the ball in traffic anytime soon.
And the cat's faster too.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. How you feeling right now, producer Mike? How you feeling right now, buddy?
He's 6'2", 180. Like, that kid's got to get into a weight room now.
Yeah, no.
Well,
no
I
shit.
found Cole Strange. He's ranked 98th in the overall draft, so
He's only got to put on.
that's a
20
good first
pounds.
rounder there.
Only 20 pounds.
20 pounds is a lot different for a guy under 200 pounds compared to a lineman, who is like near 300.
Oh, I agree with you on that.
I mean, listen.
I agree with you on that.
Oh, here's Tyquan Thornton, wide receiver out of Baylor, 130th, 21st top wide receiver.
Well, the reaching.
Now that's
at
the
this
that's the
point-
Bleacher Report board, so it could be different than others.
The reaching at this
But
point
still,
doesn't bother me because if you go
that's
by board,
crazy.
the Saints just took a cornerback.
Crazy.
130.
McGill's
he
blocking
could have
his
been.
Olay and let the
He
quarterback
could have been
get
an
the ball.
undrafted free agent at 130. I mean, geez, oh Pete. Could have picked him in
They
what,
were
the
back-
sixth
I
round?
remember- I think it was like the very beginning of the offseason they were talking about this kid being a first round pick.
Well,
fell
he's
through.
not. He's 21st out of the wide receivers.
I mean, that's traditionally compared to where the Patriots take a receiver. This ain't bad. I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah,
Law, let's
it's not
let's go
200.
pick up, let's pick up Andrew Sendejo for a 2-game contract to lay out one player a game. Because I think he ended his own career and Akel Harry's career in one game.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
If this king can put on like 10 pounds of muscle, I won't be upset. Kendrick Bourne plays at, like 190 and he's, I think, 6'1". So he's a skinnier, faster guy.
Like I said,
I could put on 10 pounds. Give me a cake.
Yeah, they probably want a quick. I mean, he's going to be a quick big slot guy. I'm perfectly okay with that. Especially if they get rid of Harry this year, this kid might see the field a little bit. Not
Why
going to
is
complain
my-
about it. I did plenty of complaining last night when they reached on the guard from Nowhere State that did great at the Senior Bowl.
But why don't they just grab Wilkinson from Alabama last night, dude? This guy's not going to see the field till like next year.
Yeah, I mean, again, we have a glaring need at inside linebacker.
That's what I was trying to say with Dean.
The
man.
Patriots are going to trade back up into the late second to grab somebody. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I don't know why they grabbed the wide receiver. They're going to be picking up Harry's freaking fifth-year option anyhow. I mean,
No. I know you're smoking something over there, Lauren.
Something
That,
about,
ladies and
Naheem
gentlemen,
Hines.
is what we call
Oh,
trolling.
Naheem Hines on TV.
He's trolling, dude. He's trolling.
Y'all see that Naheem Hines commercial that just came on? Yeah, he was just the headlining commercial for NFL right there. That was kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, we don't need a $12 million outside tackle.
What? Hey,
Philly's really taking their time.
he does everything just like Debo, so he should be like 25 mil, right? I mean,
Except
he
catch the
blocks,
ball.
he runs around. I mean, he almost never gets tackled. Almost
Yeah, 'cause he
never.
doesn't have the ball in his hands.
Well, you know, I mean. What happened? Oh, okay. Loyalist decided he
Center
wanted back in.
Cam Jurgens from Nebraska. Dude, Eagles
My-
are
my-
getting a team together.
My stream kept flashing. So I think my
I have it. Come on.
pad was downloading stuff and making my screen flash.
Okay. Okay.
So I
All
had to
good.
go out and
All
come
good.
back in.
The Eagles selection is up.
Yeah, Cam Jurgens.
Center Cam Jurgens out of Nebraska.
Center?
That's a heck of center. Yeah, that's a heck of a center.
There you go.
I knew somebody kept a gallon of Jurgens next to his computer.
Oh,
I'm
good.
No, what did that came out of left
Gracious.
field, man. That came out of left field, dude. Come on, man.
You say that so quick.
I'll admit that was quick, but I mean,
just a little comedy break. Just a little comedy break. You know, take it for what it is. Hey, the Pittsburgh pick is in.
Wait,
For a change of subject.
he's a shot putter too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you
Yeah,
get
he's a
strength
shot
in the
putter.
arms.
Does he
One arm anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What we predicted for the Steelers? What's their biggest need?
Quarterback.
Oh my God!
Where's
Where's
Joe?
Get
You guys are gonna
Ricketts.
hurt his feelings.
I know.
Oh, the Steelers.
George Pickens,
Oh,
wide receiver,
George
Georgia.
Pickens. Good pick.
That's a
Yeah, you'll be
great
happy with
pick,
that,
Joe.
won't you?
Yeah, he will. He'll be happy with that pick.
There you go.
All right, Law, who we
That's a great
taking?
pick. That's a great
Colts
pick.
are up. I mean, who
That's a
knows?
great pick.
Maybe Sky Moore is this pick. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah,
Sky's
Sky Moore was
foul.
way past 42, so we're at 53, closer to where a Sky Moore.
Did I just lose him?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate this guy. Hate this guy.
No, I'm sorry. Muted my mic.
All good.
I think.
Boo this man.
Oh, Mike. Where'd Mike go?
Oh,
There's-
he just. Well, I'm gonna remove Mike for a second so that
he turned on
Loyalist
the
can
head.
come back in.
They're saying Urban Meyer wants to make an NFL return.
Pick is in for Colts. Pick
Who
is in
would
for
do
the
that?
Colts.
What is as a janitor? What?
Apparently, we knew exactly who we were going to pick because we didn't hardly even get on the clock and pick.
That's right. It's another trade.
No, it says pick is in. Colts selection
Yeah.
coming up.
Oh, this is going to be
He's
interesting.
coming
I
out,
bet.
man.
Well,
I think
Here's
it's Jacoby.
Costanzo.
it's somebody. It's probably somebody that they thought, they wanted at 42. Figured he'd probably still be there at 53.
Yeah.
I think
Dean.
Pierce or
He's
Dean
gonna
right
get
now.
Dean.
Alec
because-
Pierce,
yeah.
wide
It's
receiver,
Pierce.
Cincinnati.
Oh, there you go. There we
I
Pierce.
was
go.
going to say,
That's a good pick.
when you lost
That's a
Pickens,
good
I
pick.
thought it would be either Pierce or Dean.
Pierce.
That's a good pick.
Pierce's pick. We got a wide receiver. Well, Colts Nation, you got a wide receiver.
There you go. Now everybody should be happy.
Big and fast. I mean, very big and very fast. So,
Yeah. That's a good pick.
hey, Reggie.
Everybody looks happy.
Reggie, make him something special, will you?
Yeah, no doubt.
I watched his game film. I watched his Pierce game film. He's got a good take. He's
I'm
got good
wondering.
picks from-
I'm wondering because look at that. Now that's 6'3", only an inch taller, and he's 211, not
Yeah.
180.
Yeah.
No, I know. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
What was his 40? Does anybody remember what his 40 was?
No, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to do two slot set, like they did with Amendola and Edelman. I know what they're trying to do.
I'm good. I'm good with the Pierce selection. I think that he should have been.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he was still there. Honestly, I figured I figured that Pierce would have been gone maybe a little bit earlier, but there was still plenty of decent wide receivers on the board at 42. So I understand why they moved back.
Yeah, he ran a 4.41.
Yeah, Pierce was 41 and the ranking 9th in ranking of wide receivers. So
he ran a 4.41 40.
Yeah, he ran a 4.41 40. He's got 33-inch arms, 9-inch hands, and 78.5-inch wingspan. 22 years old.
There you go.
He's faster.
That is a Ballard pick.
He's faster than Pittman.
quick.
He's faster than Pittman. What was his 3 cone?
I don't have that on this particular. Let's see if I can find him here.
Kind of show you how quick he's able to get in and out of his breaks off the 3 cone. I got you, Shrayless. I got you, my guy. I probably will.
I need to watch more of his film. I guess I just didn't watch enough of his film.
Right. I watched a little bit of it. They only have so much on YouTube. I can't watch all that thing. I can only watch what they have on YouTube.
I will give you everything I have right now, okay? So he's 6'3", 211, 33-inch arms, 9-inch hands, 78.5-inch wingspan. He ran a 4.41. Martin, can you mute yourself, please?
Martin, can you mute yourself?
I am sorry, yes.
He ran a 4.41 40. He ran a 2.48 20. He ran a 1.46 10. Let's see. Vertical jump was 40.5. Broad jump was 10'9". And his 3 cone was 7.13. And his short shuttle was 4.28. That's all up from thank you, the Athletic and the Beast.
I like 3 cones for wide receivers and running backs being under 7, but it's close. So
it's close.
Well, and the thing is when you start getting into that 6'3", 6'4", I mean, that's what would be one of the first things you lose, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Right. Because he's so tall, it probably loses that under 7 seconds because he's 6'3". He's got to turn his body real. It takes a while to turn that body.
Well, maybe Shrayla says that Pierce ran a 4.38, maybe at his pro day, but we're talking,
Yeah, like I said, I'm just giving you the numbers here off of from the Beast draft guide from the Athletic. They've been I like the way that they had them placed a lot better.
Yeah, Ray's having a meltdown in the Twitter sphere right now.
Yeah, of course he is.
The thing is about this kid is, he's it says that he's run a limited route tree, but he's put on some weight. He's got the lean build, so he's 211 is his top end weight. Don't be surprised if you see him at 208 is what it says.
Interesting.
Ray needs to not worry about the picks when the picks are being made. Let it worry about as they go along and let them play out.
Law, do you trade up? Do you trade up here?
I don't know. I'm looking up right now. Something real quick.
Do we trade up and double dip?
What are our 2 picks right now?
It's possible.
I think we'd trade up if we want a linebacker because the first 2 top linebackers are still on the board.
Yep.
Jesus criminy. Sorry about that, everybody watching YouTube.
No.
I tried to look up something and it got noise, like a lot of it. So I can't look up the NFL.com because it's so loud.
Chiefs took Sky Moore, wide receiver, Western Michigan. Chiefs
They're
got
loaded at
Sky Moore.
receiver.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I'm not running that anymore. So why is
I'm on mute. I'm going to go anyway because I got to eat. I got to get ready for bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. Are you going to do a Patreon tomorrow, Lawrence, during the 4th through 7th?
probably, maybe, I don't know. Not the full thing, that's for sure. According to NFL.com, the combine results says that his 40 was a 4.41, not a 4.38.
Oh, Pierce?
Yeah.
That's good enough. Well, I'm going to leave y'all. Thank you so much for letting me join in.
Good to see you, Martin.
Oh, it's good to see you guys. I hope to see you again real soon. If not tomorrow for another stream next Thursday, maybe. And we'll discuss all. Then we go over all the draft picks, Huh? And we can laugh at the Patriots some more too. Love you guys. Love all of you. Good luck in your seasons. Take care.
Have a good one. I don't think that he moves up. Not right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so either.
I mean, he's
Not
got
that
two.
Sky.
He's got 2 third-round picks.
Not that Sky Moore is gone now, but if he was there, you double dip at that, and you get 2 guys like that can legitimately make that room, go from what I would say is a C plus to like a B plus.
Wide receivers normally are not impact players their first year,
especially when we're getting these guys
second
now.
round.
Even after these last couple of years with CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson,
and look at a lot of
first-round picks.
Yeah. First off, here's the thing: it's actually rare. If you look at the majority, you think how many wide receivers went in the first 3 rounds every year these past few years? Like a lot. And maybe 2 or 3 every year make an impact their first year, and generally their first round picks.
Yeah. Plus, you sit there and you look at our room already. We've got Des Patman. We've got Michael Strom. These guys are,
raw.
they're
raw.
They're
talented.
No, but I'm saying, you sit there and you figure where they should be going into year 3 or year 2, respectively, versus what you're going to get at this point in the draft. I mean. I don't think that there's a massive gap. Do you?
Like I said, I mean, if this is our guy and we think this is more of, Matt Ryan's offense and less of, Carson Wentz possibly not throwing these guys open and not having a true leader under the huddle, then I'm happy. I'm happy with where we're at, and I'm excited to see where else we're going to go in the draft.
I think
that'd be DB.
Honestly, I think the Colts have a real shot at having a hell of a wide receiver room this year. If Pierce can step up and be even a number 3 this year, I think that'd be great. The biggest thing is the health of a specific 6'1",
yes,
4.240 runner, that plays wide receiver. But
He gives us one game of 150 yards a year.
Right.
A 50-yard, 60-yard catch. We see that glimpse.
Yeah. If he could just stay healthy. He got overthrown a couple times last year by Wentz. One he dropped that was a hell of a ball, but it still would have been a good catch had he caught it. He played a few games last year. At least he was able to play the beginning and the end of the season. But we'll see. He's got to at least. I've seen it.
Okay, I didn't know.
He's got to at least play 14 games this upcoming season.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Okay, let's say he plays 15. Okay, misses 2 games, hamstring, whatever. How many wins does that add to us, you think, this year? With this wide receiver room being so, not proven yet and stuff. If he comes out and balls out for 15 games and does what we think that he should do this year, do you think he gives us a 1.5, 2 wins on the season?
The sample size is so small.
I know.
I just don't even know how you could add that,
Well, if you can, the biggest issue with Paris is his speed, and it's being able to throw him open. It took like Rivers before he got hurt, Rivers was able to throw people open. He was hitting Paris on some really good stuff. And then, bam, knee, right? And last year, the problem with Wentz was he wasn't throwing him open. He was throwing to a spot and hoping that Paris could get there before somebody else could. He wasn't leading him in stride. So that's an issue.
Yep.
The biggest thing, if he stays healthy, him and Ryan are going to make a heck of a duo, but he's got to stay healthy.
Okay, Cowboys pick edge Sam Williams, Ole Miss, 56.
Bro, this is a good night. I'm back to trusting in Ballard fully.
Why
For
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, when it comes to drafts, he hasn't missed any draft.
For now. Talk to me mid-season.
Hey, at least Goki doesn't hide it. You know, he sort of goes with the breeze. You know, if everything's trending upwards, so is he.
Now, hey, in the third round, I would not be surprised if we take Des Ridder and give him kind of that combo to work with for
not unless it's the 7th round
down the road.
I don't think the Colts select a quarterback at all this draft.
Not even in the 7th round?
No. UDFA.
Yeah, maybe a
Okay,
UDFA.
All right. We got to trade, folks. Tampa Bay, trade.
Yeah, I knew
57.
Tampa Bay was going to trade back.
Dabney, Ballard said they were going to give Pryor the first shot at left tackle, and then they picked up a couple swing tackles during free agency. So they're not wanting to spend too much money on the offensive line, being they've already got 3 guys that are making $15 million plus a year.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, if that doesn't pan out, you got a Dwayne Brown or a Jason Peters that's still there in free agency.
Could this be a N'Kobe Dean pick?
Is N'Kobe Dean still on this board?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He is.
Jeez.
Everyone's complaining that he's too short to be put in coverage.
He would have he would be a scheme fit, right? A team that runs a 3-4. You know.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah.
It would have to be a 3-4. Yeah.
And then you can slap him in the
When's
middle.
Belichick's next pick? Come on,
Unless he trades back up, we're not back in until the 3rd round.
Yep.
It's 3rd round
what,
number,
28?
and we're far down.
I thought we were 28. We had three picks.
21st, the 30th. Yep, that's it. 21st and the 30th.
We traded our 83rd pick.
Looks like it. Right now, trading at 83 is Philly.
Okay.
I just wanted to jump in here and react kind of off the cuff on that Alec Pierce.
What about the 93rd pick?
It's all good, man.
93rd. 93rd is by.
Oh man.
93rd is San Francisco.
Well, it's 90 something. We have one of Kansas City's comp picks.
Now, all I'm seeing here is number 85. 85 and 94. And that's it.
Oh, 85 and 94. Okay. Okay, so 85 is ours. Okay.
So
yeah, Colts got 9. Let's see, 73rd, 77th. I thought you guys have one more too.
Where are we in the 3rd round now, Lawrence?
They gave us 2 3rd-round picks though.
No.
Maybe one's the next year one.
We're near the end.
Oh,
of
it must be a
the
next year pick. It
Colts
must be a next year 3rd-round pick.
Yeah,
it's got to be a next year 3rd-round pick, not a this year 3rd-round pick.
We have the ninth pick in the 3rd round, which is a 73, and then we have the one that we just acquired through trade, which
off the trade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? The comp
And then
pick
we
is
gave up
next
the
year's comp
fourth
pick.
rounder tomorrow.
It's next year's
Yeah,
comp pick.
but we got a 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys got a 5th.
It's next year's comp pick. It's not this year's comp pick. It's because of what's his name? Shaver.
Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and peace out for the night. It was great meeting y'all and finally seeing y'all in person, though.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed the conversation, man.
Yeah, I'll be in the next couple. Definitely, I'll hop on. But y'all have a good night. And all right, Chris Ballard, let's get this thing
See
together.
what this,
Let's
see
go,
what this
bud.
3rd round looks like.
In
I know.
Ballard, we
Yes,
trust. man.
definitely.
That's
For
right.
Now. For now.
I really do want to
For now.
say something real quick. Well, look, this part right here, guys, he was right.
He was right on the money.
Right on the money. And that was back when the Colts were picking at 42.
Yep.
So shout out.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Yeah, great call. Okay. Let me see it. Go back a bit.
All right.
So where are we at here, Matt?
Yeah, I'm looking. Pick is in for the Atlanta. What's they put over on the side?
Hold
Who's picked the
on, my
last?
cats are getting ready to do some.
So what did Tampa end up doing?
Are we all watching the same stream? Like Tampa, Atlanta? Yes. The Atlanta pick.
Yes
just
and
came
no.
up on
Like
Discord.
some of us are gonna be behind.
What did Tampa end up doing?
Yeah, I was trying to pull it back. Like it's hard to pull back on my iPhone.
Tackle. Got her. Is that what
Oh, you
it
got
says?
tackle?
I'm pretty sure. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it back. Here, I got it. Tackle, Luke, Godric.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good tackle. Good swing tackle.
Nutter kitties. He looks pissed off right now, though. He
Yeah,
always looks ticked off, though. He's my big floofy kitty.
Arthur.
Was that Mancoon? What we got going there?
Yeah, that's a Maine Coon. I had a Maine Coon.
Same here. Best cat I ever had was bigger than most dogs.
Yep. Stayed outside one time during a hurricane. I was like, gosh damn.
In Florida,
I'm telling you, the
God,
cat would not
man.
come in.
Warwick Dunn.
Love staying outside.
Oh, work done.
Okay,
Making the
linebacker
pick.
Troy
Yes, sir.
Anderson,
I thought they were selecting work done. I was like, he's a little
Montana State.
old.
That's a good pick right here for them.
Yeah, that's for Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a great linebacker right there.
That's a great football player, period. He can play a lot of
Yeah.
positions.
Lawrence, don't breathe in when you drink some fluid, okay?
He's fast too.
Really good player, bro. All right. I'm going to go behave myself because I'm about to also turn on the basketball game, so I might.
Hey, if you talk to Joe, say great pick for the Steelers in the second round.
Oh, I know, eh? The Steelers are quietly winning this draft, by the way, guys. I think.
They just need a quarterback now.
They got one.
I know they did. Come on.
They got one.
Who they got for
Steelers?
quarterback?
They got
Steelers
two.
got Kenny Pickett.
No,
They
he
did?
means who are they playing?
Yeah.
They got
Mitch
the backup
Trubisky.
for Buffalo. They got
Yeah,
Trubisky from
Trubinsky.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Binsky.
But they also got Kenny Pickett last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that's their-
small hands.
Yeah, but I don't think Pickett will be the starter. I think Mitch Trubisky will, and I think Mitch
Trubisky will win it out.
And I
Trubisky
think
will win it out,
I think
definitely.
Mitch Trubisky is a little bit more
than what Chicago made him out to be.
Yeah.
Year one, there's no chance that Kenny Pickett plays, but for down the road, he knows the Pittsburgh way. He's a good fit for them. He's gonna he's gonna turn into that
Oh
guy.
yeah. If he turns into that guy playing for Pitt, I mean, I'm telling you what, dude. Oh, that would be fabulous.
He
for them.
already knows the culture, the Yinzer way, so to speak.
He's a Yinzer. Yeah, exactly. He's a Yinzer.
I am tired.
Okay. Viking selection is guard Ed Ingram from LSU.
So what do you guys think here from Michael Gaskin? He says, if you were to double dip at wide receiver for the who would you target next? And he says he likes David Bell. I'll be honest with you. If we're going to double dip at wide receiver, I want to do it in the 5th round. I want, I mean, you start looking at attributes and stuff and start looking later in the draft. I'd still like to look at, offensive line, cornerback, or tight end before we start filling here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we still have a lot of holes we need to fill.
Yeah, I don't think you should double dip.
I don't think we have holes. I think we have backups. That's what we need to be going after. I think we're looking to fill depth.
You
right
still
now.
need a body.
Good.
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah, you still need some talent, but I think it's depth overall. You need depth at cornerback. You need depth at tight end. You need depth on the offensive line.
And there's plenty of talent still left in the 3rd round.
Okay, but when I said hole, we actually still need a left tackle.
Doesn't mean you guys are not going to make a trade in the later rounds.
But there's plenty of talent. There's plenty of talent and depth at left tackle still left. There's plenty of it in the 3rd round.
I don't know.
There's plenty in the 4th.
When it comes to left tackle, I don't know who's I don't think there is a starting left tackle that you could grab. Period.
Probably
not.
No, but I'll be honest with you. If Raymond's still there in the 4th, not the 3rd, in the 4th, he could easily be a swing tackle type of guy. That he's played a lot of reps in college at left tackle. But I just like I said,
You're right, Ray. You're right, Ray. There's not a lot of it. I mean, I'm talking there's a plethora of it, but yeah, you might be able to find a gem in there.
As I say, we have some swing tackles, but none of them that I would put any money on being someone who could compete, right?
Right.
A solid at left tackle. I would want competition for Pryor. Some guy that could at least compete. I'm not saying go out and get this guy. He's going to be an upgrade over Pryor. I think that we need someone though to at least compete. And right now, even the two free agency guys we got,
we can trade.
They're not that great.
I was going to ask, what's the free agency market depth like for tackles?
You've got really old that have proven, and then you've got turnstiles.
Names
like Jason Peters, I said, Dwayne Brown. Not stayed on there, but not stayed healthy enough, but still available.
Yeah.
But I'm still looking at this Faalele. If he's there in the 3rd, I'm telling you right now, I could see that being a Ballard pick. I think this kid could easily be a left tackle.
Sorry, guys. Joel Embiid. It's
Joey.
No. I found myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basketball game. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm still this kid out of Minnesota. Let me read these numbers to you. It's stupid huge. 6'8", 390 pounds, 5.6 40-yard dash.
Woo!
35 and an 1/8 inch arms. Let me say that again. 35 and an 1/8 inch arms. 11 inch hands.
Don't get that guy.
11 inch hands, 85 and 1/8 inch wingspan. And he's still mid-20s, mid-22. I mean, if we could get that kid in the 3rd round, my goodness, we've got to have at least 3 at the tackle position that are just going to be people movers until they.
What's the name you said?
Faalele. He's out of Minnesota.
Okay.
What happened to Central Michigan's Raymond?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one I was just talking about earlier with the short arms. If he's still there at the third, I'm still looking at Faalele over him.
Faalele's a little bit better than Central Michigan, but Central Michigan's guy is still good, but he doesn't have the arm length.
Okay.
But I will, like I said there again, Central Michigan guy, Raymond, he's played left tackle pretty much. That's it for the last 2 years. Faalele, because Minnesota had their left tackle already, he didn't get any reps there. He spent his whole college career on the right side.
Correct.
But like I said, there's nothing measurable wise and nothing in his footwork that I've seen that would keep him from being able to convert to that left tackle.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Have a good one. Thanks for doing this, Lawrence.
Yeah, no problem.
Good to see you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Russ.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
being in here, brother. Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
I'll see you later, Matt.
Yeah, see you later, Grokey.
Yeah.
And people are slowly leaving.
It's getting out of the second round. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's the third round. It doesn't mean anything anymore." Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also getting later. I mean, we've been here for almost 3 hours now.
Yeah.
2 hours 40.
It's like I'm tired too, and I'd like to eat something. I may not
Grab
be
some
here
gummy
long.
bears.
We got this.
I may not
Grab some gummy bears.
I had to give up a portion of bread.
I knew it,
recently.
brother. I knew you had a bag near you.
It's the same bag
I
that I've had sitting here.
Dude, my
since
father
freaking February.
my father buys a whole box of the 12 bags at Costco, in the box, yeah. So I know.
I had to give
Mango
up bread,
selection.
so the only way I can eat cold cuts now is with rolling them up now.
Mm-hmm.
How
That's a
is
great way to do it.
Raymond
That's a great way to do it.
LaRaven Clark when LaRaven Clark actually has long arms and tall, and Raymond's got short arms?
Yeah.
Raven Clark
I mean,
didn't
and
have
I
any
don't know
brace.
that-
Question.
That was his problem.
What about Abraham Lucas? Okay, here we go. Cornerback Cam.
See, he's more of a
Tyler
right
Britt
tackle.
Cornerback Cam Tyler Britt is going to the Baltimore. I mean, not the Baltimore, to the
Cincinnati
Bengals. It's from Nebraska. He's a two-time All Big Ten.
Lucas,
That's a good pick.
That's
I
a
think that was-
bust.
You think that's a bust?
Yeah.
That's a bust.
Are you just saying that? Yeah.
Plays for Clemson. He sucks.
He's from Nebraska. He's not from Clemson. He's
Oh,
Nebraska,
okay.
All Big Ten.
Oh, he is. He is. No, he definitely sucks. Big Ten.
Come on.
That's awful.
Big Ten.
I live in the Big Ten area. I mean, Ohio State can't bring in healthy guys. Michigan State thinks that they have the next line of pass rushers coming out.
I want you to say that next time that Ray's on, okay?
Oh my God!
I've told him so many times.
Ohio players are injury prone.
Every Ohio State player that has came into the NFL the last 5 years have gotten hurt in their second year. Every single one of them.
There you
Go
go.
back and look.
Jets, and who was the other team? 10th and 11th. Who was the 11th pick for the two
Oh yeah,
Jets receivers?
Hutchinson's done. His career's already over.
Yeah.
All right. Not only was he from Ohio State, but he went to the Jets.
No, Hutchinson.
Yeah, I know.
No, he went to
Detroit.
Yeah.
But he's from Michigan. He's from Michigan.
Yeah, that's right. But still.
Yeah.
Good.
But you got
how good was Hutchinson last year? Because he wasn't very good the year before, and got hurt.
Oh, Ray was foaming at the mouth that 10th and the 11th pick went with Ohio State receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, Olave and what was it?
Oh no!
The
First
only-
it was Hutchinson, and then it was Olave, and he was foaming at the mouth because 10th was Hutchinson, and then
No.
Olave went the 11th to the Lions.
Yeah, Hutchinson's a defensive edge that went to Detroit, the second pick.
The only
was
good
it?
college.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gleason
was
or
it
something like.
backwards?
No, I'm
Olave
saying.
went to.
Oh
I
no,
thought Hutchinson went to the Jets.
no. Hutchinson is a defensive end, and he was the
Oh,
number
okay.
2 pick in the draft to the Lions. You're getting.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
Where did Olave go? Where did
It
Olave
starts with
go?
the G.
Green
Got
Bay?
nothing.
No, Green Bay didn't come up that high.
You got to
No.
figure.
I got to get my
only-
board out here, man.
The only good Big Ten college that brings out halfway decent players is Wisconsin.
What? We got a lot of good guys from Rutgers.
They bring
You're
out
right.
small-
Wisconsin does.
They
And they
bring out good.
great running backs.
Mm.
They bring out great running backs.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where did Jonathan Taylor play?
Where did Jonathan Taylor play?
They also bring out good offensive linemen too, though.
Yes, they do.
It's
Yes,
Garrett Wilson.
They got the trenches in there. I'll definitely give you that one.
Garrett Wilson was the other Ohio State wide receiver, by the way.
Yes, thank you, Garrett Wilson.
We're,
Yes,
we're
thank you.
dumping on
That's what- yeah.
colleges right now, but what do you
Yeah.
think is the best college that turns out the most amount of talent?
I got too
I
many
mean,
names
come
going through my head today.
on. Come on. I mean,
Running back.
Bama is probably the best. I
Great
mean,
ball.
they bring out like at least 10 players every year.
I know.
And they
It's
don't get
almost
hurt
a
their
guarantee.
second year. And they don't get hurt their second year. I mean, Ohio State does too, but they all get hurt.
So let me ask you this, Chuck. You said that the Jets offered them their 4th and their 10th pick for Deebo Samuel, correct?
I did.
I didn't say that.
It was reported
okay.
that they did.
It was reported. It was it's speculation, for instance.
Mhm.
Okay, so if it was actually true that they did do this for 2 first-round picks, and they said no, I would take it all day and twice on Sunday, because here it is.
Oh,
He only
yeah.
has
You
1
know-
year left on his contract.
And
1 year.
And he doesn't want to
Okay.
play there.
And he doesn't want to play there. So let me ask you this. Why not take it, go get one of these great wide receivers, get another defensive player, and then start all over again, and you have 2 first-round picks, and then your pick later on, that's 3 first-round picks. Bullshit.
Or you get Malik
Okay,
Willis.
hold on.
Or you could pick
Niners
up Malik
take edge,
Willis
Drake Jackson, USC.
and have 2 quarterbacks that are similar.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point right there. And then you can
do
go get
whatever
what's his
you
name from
want.
Kentucky, and then you can go get Drake, and then you can go get that guy from Kentucky who wants to be the wide receiver from Kentucky who wants to
Oh.
be Deebo Samuel.
Right.
Right.
How many picks are we away? La.
It's 61. We're on 61 right now.
All right. And
San
we're
Francisco
what?
just
We have
picked
what?
Drake.
67? Are we at 67?
We're
Or
at
Take a
61.
look.
No.
We just picked 61, so now it's going to be 62.
I'm saying
We
we're
ju-
the Colts
You guys
70,
are at 73 log.
73 and 77. 73 and 77, I think, right?
No, just 73 and then
No, 73 and
Here we
77.
go. Here we go.
yeah.
73 and 77, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, those are my numbers, so that means those 2 picks are going to be phenomenal.
Well, it's Friday.
Yeah, there's Indy. There's Indy right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 11 picks until your next pick.
Lord, man, I could take a nap between now and then.
I know, right? Dude, a nap. Dude, I could go down for an evening before the Patriots pick.
You might have to because
I know,
they might
right?
trade right the hell out of the third.
I know. They might take one of those picks and trade out, man.
Mhm.
This is
Oh, here
true
you go.
too,
Here you
though.
go. Brian, safety Brian Cook to the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the Tyrann Matthew pick. That's replacing Tyrann Matthew right there.
I like Bearcats.
Mm-hmm.
I like
So do
the
I.
name.
Cincinnati was fabulous this year, this
Mm-hmm.
last year. Yeah, they had a lot of talent this year, and they're losing it too.
Yeah.
That's sad because they were phenomenal. Their defensive back core was awesome.
Here's a question: do you think we end up taking both of those picks, Law, or do you think we trade back on one of them?
No, I think we take them both. We're in the third. He loves the third round.
Yes, he does.
He will use the shit out of it. If he trades back, he'll probably trade back that 5th rounder to get an extra 6th or 7th. That's what I figure. He loves the third. He likes 2nd rounders, but he also really, really likes thirds too. So
I got you, Michael Gaskin. I just asked it, and he was typing it.
Do we trade either pick and gain some more? You think?
Yeah,
I think
you could do one.
I don't know what's left of good and bad because, like I said, I wasn't very heavy into college this past year. So
right.
Any decent corners? Available?
Cornerbacks, yes.
Corner,
Bryant.
CB.
Not quarterback, cornerback.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant from Cincinnati is my thing right on the board right now. I love this guy. He is phenomenal.
Didn't a cornerback from Cincinnati just get picked?
That was safety.
Oh, okay.
Safety.
Okay.
Yeah, not cornerback, safety.
Oh,
this is cornerback. This was on the other side of Sauce Gardner. He was on the other side of Sauce Gardner. His name is Kobe Bryant. He's named after Kobe Bryant. His name starts with a C instead of, a C instead of a K.
Okay. Yeah.
He's named after him. So he's very good.
Is it COBY rather than
Yes.
KOBE?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I like him. I really do. I think he's got a good tape. So Joe likes him too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a corner just to, for good depth and possibility. At the end of the third at 77, that's about where I would say you could start looking at tight ends.
Yes. Third round, we're going to start seeing some tight ends come off the board.
Wouldn't mind grabbing another guard at some point. So keep an eye there. Because we definitely need some more inside depth. But then again, most of our depth at guard, like Pinter, he was a late pick. Fries was a late pick. So
you're also going to see Cook come off the board in this next round too. Brother, Cook's brother, come off the board.
Brandon Cooks?
Yeah.
Brandon Cook's brother, come off the board. And they say he's very good. I think he had a couple of different. It's basically scheme fit and what you like. He's almost a replica of his brother.
Does he have 15-foot long arms?
I don't know his measurables compared to his brother.
Because that's what Ballard likes at cornerback.
No, running back. He's a running back.
Oh well.
I'm sorry.
If the Colts pick a running back, then we're in trouble.
No running backs for you guys. You guys don't need him.
You got the pick over there, Matt? It says pick is in on me.
Pick is in. Yeah, you were waiting. 63. It's Buffalo Bills. I'm hoping it's a shitty pick.
Ross Harrison.
Look at Ross is laughing.
Remember, we're
coming
live here.
out. They're coming out. Bills
Watch them pick
now.
a linebacker.
Oh, Dean. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't think they need defense, but who knows? And you never know. They'll surprise us and pick Kobe Dean, and then.
Wow!
There's some people. Oh, you know.
Wow! Yes.
Well, tell us.
James Cook, Georgia running back. This kid.
They took him. They took him. Oh,
they've
took him.
been needing a running back, and finally,
this guy is a beast. I'm telling you.
I mean, but
I was just saying
5'11",
it. They took him in the second round. They got the third. They took him. They took him. This is going to make them elite.
2 running backs in the draft so far. And both
Delvin
of them
Cook. It's Delvin Cook's brother.
Both of them have gone to the AFC East.
Okay, well, Delvin Cook's brother. Yeah, this is what I've been saying. 1,000 scrimmage yards, 11 touchdowns in the 2020 career high. Played for Georgia. Man, he is just I don't know why this guy didn't go first. He'll make you miss. Oh, look at that. Look at that move. We're done.
He does not look happy.
Super Bowl champions right here. Super Bowl champions. Happy. No, I don't look happy at all.
They're going to have.
No, the running back doesn't look happy.
Well, here's the thing.
Does not look.
Okay, I wouldn't be happy unless the Bills changed their style of offense because
they're going to have to with this guy. They're going to have to with this guy.
Running backs don't get a lot of touches at Bills.
Here it is. Here it is. They don't want him running anymore. They don't want him running anymore. They're going to have him run now.
They should.
Yeah, because I think it's stupid to have the quarterback run. This guy is going to be the runner.
Tell that to the Ravens.
Right, exactly. Exactly my point.
Dude, you should have a smile on your face because you're probably on the best team in the AFC.
No, I'm not on the best team in the
No, Cook.
Yeah, Cook's on the best team. He's going to win a Super Bowl ring this year.
Well,
but he's not going to get his tread taken off though. Just like Pittsburgh and I'm sorry to say you got to limit your thing a little bit. You know, these 200 touches a season.
You mean 350?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Or Tennessee. He doesn't. You don't need to. Yeah, he'll go out for passes too because this guy can go out for passes.
Pneumatic Brian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw that. Yeah, this is Denver is Edge Nick. I can't even say it. Bonetto, Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. Okay. Where did he go to?
He went to Denver.
Oh,
he's a decent. Yeah.
He's
I don't know him that well. Yeah, I don't know him that well, but it says quarterback spy, so you know.
Yeah, he's one of those top end speed kind of linebackers.
He's
Darius
fast.
Leonard. They probably have him at edge. Is that what you said?
He's an edge. Yes.
Yeah.
They needed somebody opposite.
Yeah, they do.
I mean they don't. It's Denver. Shit,
It's
they
Denver.
got 2 guys now for pass rush. They got
but
Chubb and they picked someone up in the offseason too, didn't they?
Yeah, Gregory.
This is probably going to be for depth. Yeah, this is probably going to be for depth.
Or someone to work behind them when the others get really expensive.
League expensive.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
ease him in.
They're already really expensive. If I'm not mistaken, they re-signed Gregory to a massive payday.
Exactly. Jacksonville's pick is them.
And Nick
it's the Armed Forces pick. Is this the Armed Forces pick? 65. All the Armed Forces guys are out there.
So this is where a Navy guy gets picked.
I don't know. There's a bunch of guys. Oh, you watching it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and say, I don't think so here.
Tight end.
I don't think
Who's
so.
left
here.
on the board?
No,
for
this is the Armed
end?
Forces pick. I think this is the Armed Forces pick.
Like I said, I think we wait until the 4th or 5th round for the tight end.
There's still some wide tight ends out there available. Wide tight ends.
I'm telling you right now, Ballard's going to pick this. Ballard's going to get that Jake Ferguson out of Wisconsin.
You don't like the kid from Colorado State?
Yeah, I just don't think.
Do they need a running
I don't
back?
think we're going to take him that high yet, though. I
Do they
think
need
he'll
a
be
running
gone
back,
before
though?
we get to him in the 5th round. Do what?
Do they need a running back?
Who?
To Jacksonville.
They got what's his face? The undrafted guy. That plays well.
Do they have an elite running back?
He's good. I don't know if he's elite, but he's good. He made the.
But there's some good running
year,
backs
think,
in this.
didn't he?
There's some good running backs in this draft.
Didn't they also pick up a running back last year, and they had a running back already, but they said he was going to be a receiver or something like that?
That's who I'm talking about. He's He's a good running back. He's not
he's a real good running
elite.
back.
He's
Right.
not
This
elite,
is gonna
but
take
he's
a minute.
good.
Here we the commission's shaking everybody's hand, because they're all thank you for your service, which is good. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
No, I don't mind it at all. I always do it in the grocery store. What are you talking about?
I try not to bother them. I figure they get too much of it already. But I'll buy one a beer here and there. Thank you for doing what you do.
I'm going to try to ease this through the 77th pick, and then I'm done.
Even if they trade it?
Yeah. I don't care if it's in the 78th.
You hit your limit. Huh?
I am
You
tired.
hit your limit, brother? Yeah, okay, it's fine.
There we go. That's the name. Thank you. Etienne. I couldn't remember his name.
All right, who are they going with?
It's the Jags with 2 G's. Who knows?
Now, if you were walking in there day one, Law Dog, Colt, Loyalist, how much work would it be to turn around that organization? My God. That's like a 5-year plan, right?
If I was a GM?
Yeah.
Overnight.
5-year plan?
Overnight.
Yep.
Overnight.
I
Fire
really-
everybody.
I guess I'm wondering how much the owner has his hands in on
the owner.
things, and I think that I think is going to be a big deciding factor on how fast things can turn around.
I would put all the offensive linemen
There we
and
go.
tutus and pom-poms
Center
and
Luke
put all
Fortner,
the cheerleaders in an offensive line, and
That
all
is
of
a
a sudden we have
good
the best team in the NFL.
I put each one of them at center.
Not one single defensive player would lay their hands on a bunch of
This is a
cheerleaders
good
lining
pick.
up an offensive line.
This is a very good pick. This
This is
kid,
a very good pick.
You
This
said out
kid
of
is good.
Kentucky?
Yes, this kid is good.
He's a G. I mean, this dude is a brainiac too.
I've watched
I mean,
this kid. This kid is awesome.
and his IQ is just off the charts whenever it comes to football. I mean, he is
But
really.
I know SEC. This guy is good.
Yep.
Great
2
footwork.
master's degrees. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This
Yeah.
guy is he's a thinker.
This is
for
a
sure.
great pick in the second round for them,
Good
and they
for them to
and
grab
they're
a
just
center.
adding to their offensive line. They're
they're-
really adding to that.
Center is the key piece to the offensive line.
It is. It is.
No, it is the biggest piece.
Would you rather have taken him than Strange, Matt?
Yeah. Of course I would. But we don't know what Strange is going to be. If he becomes
I think he'll be a little
if
weird.
Strange becomes a one of my favorite guards ever to play for Patriots, which is Logan Meekins, I will be fucking happy as a clam. But I don't think he's going to punch a guy in the ball, Remember that?
Good dick.
Hey, Matt, you got to remember we're live here, brother.
Oh yeah.
He cut himself off quick enough.
Okay.
I used to work in the kitchen, man. It's tough. Sometimes it gets tough.
No wonder you're doing 12 things at once at all times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do more than that.
Dude, I could not be a cook. I got in one
I was
interview
a
at a
chef.
restaurant,
I
and
was
I
a
got
chef, not a cook. I was a
As-
chef, not a cook.
Chef. Okay.
Asamoah?
Yeah, Brian Asamoah, linebacker.
Oh, we got the Giants up. The Giants need some offensive line. Get that offensive line in there and start ripping up that paper mache.
Oh my goodness.
They only got one. They only got one in the first round. I think their first pick should have been an offensive line. Even though I did like their pick, it's like you got enough defense, man. Go get an offensive line the first pick. They should have got Neal straight off the bat.
Thank you. Now, let's see what we got. When's the Colts getting their next pick? Number 73.
Yeah.
6 picks away.
Here we go. Guard.
Helmet catch.
Guard Joshua Zindua. I can't even say the last name. I apologize for Joshua. From North Carolina. I don't know if it's better, but it's something.
As you do. As you do.
Yeah. Is a do. Yeah.
6'4", 308.
Yeah.
Are the
that
Blue
big
Man
enough
Group Colts
for
fan?
guard?
Automatic Brian.
Is that a good size for a guard? It seems a little.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you if your guard or centers are 6'3", you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
I 6'3" to 6'5" is good.
Okay.
3 to 325, 330. Somewhere around in there.
Then he's in the right size and weight category. Okay. It's with tackles that have to be bigger.
One of the things I'm desperate for is a pulling guard on the Patriots, but can't have it all.
Well, I mean, you had one, and then you let him go.
It's money, and let's be honest, he wasn't really a pulling guard. Okay, if the
He's
play
not a
took
pulling
20
guard.
minutes to develop, you would literally need 5 minutes to get to the other side of the line. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and that's the big reason because he couldn't pull. Yeah, and I totally agree with Ross on this. Yeah,
Ross, can you check your mic? It's like real clicky.
Yeah, I'm getting a wobble. I'm getting a warble on this. Hold on.
Yeah, you are.
Is it gone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can. So it's this one right here.
No, I can still. No, it's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
You're muted.
Now you're muted.
You're muted. No, you
Still
muted again.
muted.
There you go.
Is the wobble back again?
It's
Yep.
both. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment.
That's funny. When you say wobble, I think about when I'm walking. What do you do?
Our-
That's a wobble, sir.
Yeah, get just for a little while. Get a wired. I always have a wired backup just in case in my room in case something happens.
I don't have any Bluetooth stuff. All my stuff is wired.
It is.
Except for my mouse and keyboard.
Well, see, I have an iPad, but my iPad is what do you call it? It's the new C. It's the new C.
No, I have
which
no
probably-
idea. I don't know what an iPad is. What's an
Oh,
iPad?
okay. It's
I know what an iPad is, but I've never had one ever.
But it's the new USB-C. So my all Apple uses Lightning, so I would have to switch over to the iPhone to do a thing. It is what it is. You have to use my iPhone, but it allows me to use this. These are fantastic, but if something happens to them, something happens to them. But I just have to use my iPhone.
Oh my crap! It says NSA has his house wired. That could be a problem.
All right,
Frozen for a second.
No, I'm gonna take a nap.
You can take a nap,
Still got 5
like a
picks
nap,
left.
like you're done for the evening kind of nap, or you're.
I could be like Ray and just be like, sit here in the middle of a.
Sorry,
good.
guys.
That's good.
It's froze up. We gotta go.
That's good. Damn, Lawrence, that's good. You do look like you're frozen.
All right. Pick is in.
This is their first pick, isn't it?
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to trade away all that capital for their quarterback.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They didn't have a player they wanted to spend $230 million on, so they had to go get him someone.
Right.
It's just how long is their quarterback going to be out?
Well, they definitely have an abundance of quarterbacks.
They do.
We'll
Their
figure out.
backup is fantastic.
We'll figure out what Cleveland's pick is right after this.
A break.
This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts signed pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. That's CL10.
Okay. Browns pick cornerback Martin Emerson, Mississippi State.
What?
No.
I don't know.
I couldn't hear him.
You're
a little light.
Oh yeah, because of the headset. You got the whole tinfoil headset. I think you need to select it in your settings. Go to your settings and select your mic, because it sounds like you're talking from far away. So I think it's picking up some other microphone.
Oh, like his laptop. Yeah, he could be talking out of his laptop. Yeah, because it does sound like a laptop mic.
All right, testing.
That's
much better.
There you go.
Much better.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
had to get the gamer ones on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds much better.
So the Titans, then the Texans, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Texans.
The Titans will select a running back.
Yeah, right.
After losing all their wide receivers this last offseason.
No, they got Robert Woods. They brought him in.
On a broken leg.
Yeah, I was going to say, did he get injured? That's the question.
By the way, I've liked what Vrabel's done down there. He's really made a culture down there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's between him and Flores that I'd like to see when Belichick retires.
You know what I'd like to see Kraft go out and get? If Belichick retires, is I'd like him to go get what's his name from the Saints?
Sean Payton?
Sean Payton, yeah.
He retired. He's not.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he can't come back.
Now.
Well, but okay, you said from the Saints. I'm like, he's not.
Oh, I couldn't think of his name, man. I got so many names going through my head, and it's like
Ohio State tackle. Yeah, and this is
let's see.
This is who I thought you were talking about earlier, Matt, when you said Petit Ferrer.
Let's see. Tennessee selects Nicholas Petit Ferrer from Ohio State.
Ferrer.
Thank you, brother.
Ferrer. Either way, he's not playing next
French.
year.
A large Frenchman.
Either way, he's not playing next year.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
Because he's from Ohio State and he's going to have a busted foot or something. All right. Even if he's an all-pro this year, he will be hurt next year.
He'll step into the facility and soon trip and then be injured for the season.
He's got some tight hammies, man.
We
got to take this guy at number 73 because that's his jersey number.
Jags
just make it happen.
Jacksonville's on the clock. Their pick is in.
And I even know how to say his darn name now, so daggone it.
I know.
Fa'alale.
Oh. Hello.
Hey, it took me a while to say Awaniu.
Anyone see what I'm seeing on camera right now?
No.
What I saw a minute ago, yeah. I don't see it now, but I know what you're talking
Jacksonville
about.
selects linebacker.
It was pleasant.
Chad.
That's what you were talking about, right?
What? Me?
Muma. Linebacker, Wyoming.
Muma.
Chad Muma.
The OSU Hex. Dabney Offermine. The OSU Hex.
Yeah.
The blue field, yes. The only blue football field.
Wow, is this really gonna?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Great pick.
Mr. J567. It's in the Browns' DNA to screw up.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yep.
Not only did you not get the quarterback you want, but you also angered the quarterback that you have in such a tremendous way. It's just impressive how bad that organization is.
And now Loyalist is doing his best Ray Route impression.
I hope Ray's not watching this.
No, we're giving him free content for his show to complain
Right?
about. Come
Yeah,
on,
I know,
you
right?
should be thanking us.
Top 200 on there, and Dean is still on there from Georgia. I'm telling you what, man. If Dean turns into this if Dean turns into this great linebacker, middle linebacker, I'm telling you what, and most of the NFL is going to be really upset they didn't take him. Like
Well,
if he
he's
turns
definitely
into
gonna
like a Tom Brady pick where he gets a chip on his shoulder.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing.
Again, either way, when he gets in the NFL, he's going to be making some bank anyways.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Again, and I just know if we pull him, Patriots
Absurd.
Nation is not going to be happy. They want this preeminent 6'3" guy who's going to cover the middle of the field like Hightower Hightower of old. Let's see.
How tall is Nakobe Dean?
5'11".
Oh, okay. That's why.
Just shy under 6 feet.
Yeah, that's why.
Again, I don't know what his vertical is, though. And again, if you're covering midfield, I mean, again, we need someone in coverage midfield. We got eight alive in the middle of the field last season. I mean, Colts Nation would know all about that.
Yeah.
What happened the last two picks? Sorry, I ran out of hotspot.
We had an Ohio State got picked up, an offensive tackle for the Titans, and then Chad Muma, Wyoming, inside linebacker.
Okay.
So they passed on Dean as well. Dean is dropping.
He's dropping like crazy. Yes, they just took a linebacker. Another linebacker came off the board.
And Chicago's picks in. Do you want me to call it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Chicago Bears choose Velas Joris Jr., Tennessee wide receiver.
Come on.
They need it.
Tennessee.
They need it. I mean, again,
No
what's
Allen
this kid looking
Robinson.
like? Let's see, 6 foot, 204 pounds, a little on the short side. 70 grade.
6 foot's average.
6 foot's average at Ross.
Yeah.
That's not a short. That's not
And again,
short.
he's also a special teamer as well. You know, solid kid.
Yeah.
Very dangerous after the catch.
He's overall is 71, so.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
seems like he could be a playmaker in a couple of years.
Right.
204 pounds. He's at the right weight, too. He's not like
He's got-
180 pounds.
He's got good speed. Led SEC in kick returns with 628 and a punt return at 272 in 2021.
So
He's a
we're
quick
saying
kid.
they got their return guy.
Yeah.
Selected a third-round pick to get a kick and punt returner.
Devin Hester, maybe?
Got to start somewhere, Law Dog. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
He looks like he can stretch the field, though, from his film here. Whether or not that's up to the talent that he's playing is a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Floose, get it over with.
Seattle's going to select another offensive lineman.
Or are they going to finally go QB on this?
I don't think they go QB at all. I think they go for another offensive lineman.
I know Willis is still on the board. He's got an overall rank of 21.
Yeah. They shouldn't have lied to that young man.
Indy is after this.
They shouldn't have lied to him. That was wrong. I don't know how long I'll be able to hang out with you, Law, because my hotspot may not make it tomorrow. I'm on my third one.
Oh, wow.
Lawrence is out back shooting hoops. See, he's got the hoops back there at the Colts hoops in the back.
Sure, that's what I'm doing.
No Mountain Dew tonight, Lawrence? Oh, he's got over there on the side somewhere.
Oh, is
It's
that
a
his
fountain pop, but it is Mountain Dew.
Okay, all right.
I figured it was a Slurpee Mountain Dew.
Dude, you need to get sponsored, man. You need to call up Pepsi.
No, we need to call Slurpee. Okay, Slurpee will make a deal. You guys get Slurpee down there? Is that not your thing?
No, he's not good, man.
It's
he
here.
needs to talk to Pepsi.
You get it
now.
at the gas stations and stuff. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you get it at 7-Eleven, man.
You start there, work your way from Slurpee up to Pepsi. You know, gotta make those inroads.
It's cold up there. You don't need no Slurpee.
I still don't think the Colts select a quarterback this entire draft.
So
Until
there's no one that impresses you on the board, is what you're saying.
there's
Not this year.
To me, there's no one that you're not going to want to upgrade from later.
Next
So
year.
Don't ever spend. If you think that they can be a starting quarterback, you know, then you go ahead. If they got high upside, stuff like that, like
next
you
year.
know, Eason had a cannon, so you know you take a shot on him with a 4th round pick. But
next year
he
is
had
when
a
the
chance.
Colts need the quarterback. Next year they go up and grab the quarterback.
Yeah.
They even spend capital to go up and grab a quarterback.
No, we're just gonna wait. Matt Ryan's gonna get us through until Archie Manning comes up, and then we'll
it's not
pluck him out of the universe.
It's not like you're going to worry
Manning
about
will
him
pop
losing.
out another kid, and then you go grab that guy. And
Or what? No, what was his? What's their nephew's name? And that wasn't that his name?
no, actually, you're right. There's he's in college, I think, or something like that.
No, yeah, he just came out of high school. I think he's still in high school.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's what I said. We got like 3 years to wait on this kid. So
yeah.
Matt Ryan.
2 years. No. Remember, Eli was 2 years. He came out in the sophomore season.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, Eli came out in a sophomore.
All right, who we got? What do we got? Come on.
Come on. Pick is in for Seattle.
They're taking their sweet ass time on a team that needs rebuilding.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm a little worried about this pick because
I don't think you take a shot with a Dabney. I don't think you take a shot early in the draft. That's the thing, you know. I would not take shots like that. I wouldn't take a shot at a quarterback until the 6th or 7th round.
Right.
Maybe next year, then that's when you make your move because you don't know how long you unless you know Matt Ryan looks like a superstar this year and
the pick has
could
been
play
made.
the next 5 years.
We took a shot on one in the 7th round one time from LSU.
Mm-hmm. So we got the pickup, and it is Abraham Lucas from Washington State. Outside tackle. Is he? Tackle.
Yeah, he's a right tackle.
Right tackle.
He is. Wow,
that's a big boy. 6'6",
that is
315.
A big boy.
Yeah,
little thin for 6'6" for a tackle.
But look at those. He's got 2 knee braces. Does that concern you?
No,
that could have just been at a certain time.
All the linemen wear them nowadays in college ball.
Yeah,
especially look when you're 6'6" and 300 pounds, you're going to want knee braces and everything.
As you can guess, I know nothing about that.
Every lineman in Notre Dame gets part of their uniform is 2 knee braces just because of all the when you play Navy and some of these guys where they're back cutting you and stuff all the time, it's a necessity.
They like when Mike was saying he was wearing knee braces one time. It's not because his knees were bad. It's just because he's wearing them then. Because I watched a game or things where he was not wearing knee braces. Yeah, it's
The
because they're
Colt
getting hit and
blink.
pushed and getting
The
cut under the
Indianapolis
thing.
Colts is getting ready to pick.
Colt selection.
Come on.
Colts
It
He's
time.
coming out.
It
Make
He's
came
hooping
in.
it up.
Make it happen.
Who's announcing it? I wonder.
It's a big guy. I'll tell you that right now.
God bless you.
Thank you.
It's somebody standing
Oh,
on
he's on
somebody
top
else's
of somebody.
shoulders. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he just fell down. Yeah.
So
Is that Pat
the-
McAfee? And they
Yeah,
went
right?
down.
They went down. Yeah.
So if we're looking at Twitter right now, they want another wide receiver. Where you at?
I think it was
Law
a
Dog?
Make-A-Wish kid. I was holding up some other guy. Oh, it's
That was
Chucky
funny.
Boyle. It's the comedy duo.
Are they a comedy
Tight
duo?
end, Jelani Woods. Virginia.
Oh, they got Jelani Woods.
Oh, Brandon is going to be losing his mind.
Oh,
This dude is a massive.
6'7".
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
253 pounds.
It's another Mo Alley Cox. It's another Mo Alley, but only a Mo Alley Cox that
Brandon
played
is gonna
football.
love this
Yeah,
pick.
I was getting ready to say,
Brandon is
I
gonna
have
love
to
this.
rebuttal that, sir.
It's a
gonna
Mo Alley
love
Cox that played football instead of
Brandon's gonna
basketball in
love it.
college.
Yeah,
Brandon,
Brandon,
man.
come on, Brandon, show up for 5 minutes. I need your take on
He's
this
going to
one.
come on here right now and say, "I told you all so."
Brandon is just—he's been hollering this name for a minute.
Oh,
Jelani Woods,
He's been on Mount
6'7".
Everest hollering this guy's name.
Jeez, Jelani Woods.
If he can hear
6'7".
us right now on Discord, he's going to be going.
I'm telling you right now, we get this guy and then we get Filet Lily. This is going to be a massive, massive team.
Yeah, you guys are doing well. You guys are doing well.
Yeah, he's a 50-50 ball guy. So you just toss it up in the air, he's likely to bring it down.
Yeah, he's basically Gronk, man.
Oh,
If he can,
this is
he could be like Gronk.
I don't know. I think this kid's got more physical traits than Gronk did.
Atlanta's gonna get
A Gronk
Ritter.
could block.
Atlanta's
also. Gronk
selecting Ritter.
Yeah, I'm not talking about blocking. I mean, but just his leaping ability and
Right.
Yeah,
The 50-50 balls and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, I was right.
Oh, this guy's.
I knew it. Atlanta selected Ritter.
Did they? Yeah.
Yep.
Quarterback.
That's
Ritter.
a very good choice.
That's a smart pick.
That is a very good one.
Waited
That's a
till the
very smart
third
pick.
round to pick him up, which I'm
Mhm.
okay with that. You know, there's
Mhm.
another quarterback out there that has fell way. Guy everyone thought was going to be a first round pick.
Not everyone.
Corral.
Oh, it's about Willis.
No, I'm not even talking about Willis. I'm talking about Matt.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people were high on Matt. You know,
Yeah, Corral. Yeah.
Corral. Yeah.
Coral.
Mhm.
Corral.
But Malik Willis was supposed to go in the
Yeah.
first round in a lot of
Yeah.
people's drafts. The first quarterback, they were picking him to go to like Carolina, and that was the first. A lot of people's first pick to go off the board.
Malik Willis, he's at the draft. He's like sitting there waiting.
Yeah. Well, so is Dean. I think Dean's there.
Okay, I want to just give you this is for the Colts pick with Jelani Woods. Okay, 6'7", 253 pounds, 34.5-inch arms, 9.5-inch hands, 82 3/4-inch wingspan, 4.640, a 2.620, and a 1.57 on the 10-yard. And then vertical jump of 37.5, broad jump of, oh my goodness, 10'9", and the short shuttle was a 4.33. Here you go, Lawrence. 6.95 on the 3-cone.
Yeah, that's good.
And he bench
For
pressed
6'7", yeah.
Yeah, and he bench pressed 24. So I mean, this dude, is just. Now let's hope that he's not just one of those testers. Let's hope he can do it in pads.
Here you go. Okay, so Mo Alley Cox stood at the right hash, and Woods stood on the left hash, and they spread out their arms like this. They got the whole field covered.
Yeah. And if they need, they got Defo to back it up. Just
yeah.
Wow. That's actually a little higher than I thought we'd go for a tight end.
I figured it'd probably be.
But
third
still,
round.
it's not a.
I thought no, it's
third round.
I'm not. Like I said, I honestly thought though that we would look more of a Jack Doyle-esque type of tight end. I really did.
I think
like
they
the pick.
expect since Mo Alley blocks, then I think that's what they want at their F.
Dude, I
they
do not
wanted.
like those draft hats, dude.
I hate them. They
Yeah.
look like something chintzy from the 90s.
What?
Yeah. The draft caps.
I got you.
The draft caps. I don't.
Yeah, you're right, Dabney. Matt Ryan's got to be happy. He's got 2 targets now in Pierce and Woods.
Well, again, there's nothing wrong with having an outlet tight end. Just someone who can just turn around, catch the ball, get you 3 to 4 yards, call it a day.
And don't forget, Kylan Granson.
Okay.
He was drafted too to do this kind of stuff. So,
what was this trade? Does anybody know? Did anybody see what the trade was?
I didn't see what the trade was. They should flash up the trade ahead of time so we can see it all. Like the first round, they really give time. They should pop it up real fast so we can see the trade. But they don't. In these later rounds, we can't see it.
Well, the Texans are back in at 75.
Well, they're not picking a quarterback because they really they think they got, someone.
I think he's good. I think who they have is good.
Yeah. I mean,
linebacker Christian Harris from Alabama. That's a good pick.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, it's getting that time, Law Dog. Getting that time.
So tired, guys.
3.5
hours later.
Right.
When did you guys start broadcasting?
6:30.
Oh, you came on. You came on earlier. Okay, you did.
Half hour early, yes.
Okay, you did a half an hour early. Okay.
Just to kind of talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk about yesterday and stuff.
Get some of that content for news break. You got enough time for another ad read.
Yeah, before one more pick. Lawrence is like, you're right, I do.
Do I have any more ads?
You got Manscaped? What? Which one?
No, I've never done Manscaped.
Yeah, that's Ray. Ray's the kind of guy that does like ad and then does the product. And
I just want to say, guys,
Patriot Pine Tar coffee.
Guys, please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag the notification bell so that you're notified next time we go live or upload a video.
I really appreciate you guys joining us today.
Yep.
Thank you
so much. It was a little hectic early on. I hope it wasn't one of the players that I invited in that tried to get in earlier, and it kept saying, someone's trying to get in, but it's too full.
JP's like, I can't believe they're treating me this way.
Right? Or DeQuell or some other guys that I invited. Yeah. Thanks, John.
Oh my God, I see a New England.
I know. It's only another 10 picks.
9 picks. Because technically the Baltimore pick is in, even though they haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, that could be 50 minutes from now.
Right.
I want to tackle Dabney.
I'm surprised they haven't wheeled the commissioner out yet in a wheelchair.
Tackle? No. Offensive lineman or cornerback. That's what I'm looking for.
Quarterback.
Right, corner. Cornerback.
What do you bet Lamar goes on the trading block at the end of the season?
Oh, Lawrence, you're gonna have some fences to bend, my guy.
I told him he is never allowed on my stream. I already told him that once.
Not until he gets into the Hall of Fame, at least, right?
He works too hard to be on my show. All right. Tariq Woolen.
Gotta pay the bills, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, boys, I wanted to hold out, but dinner is here, and it is 10:04 where I'm at. So you guys have a very nice evening.
10:04 for me too, man.
It's
I appreciate
10:05
you.
for me too, man. What the
Yeah,
heck?
yeah.
I got dinner over there.
We
getting
ain't in
cold.
the Atlantic. We ain't
Hey,
in
Ross.
the.
I still got to make dinner. I haven't even.
I was
screw
gonna say
dinner.
We're not in
none
the
of us
Central
have
Time
dinner
Zone.
made and waiting for us
Ross,
either.
we
So
ain't in
that's
the
why
Central Time Zone.
I haven't eaten today. Okay, yet.
Me
I'm
neither.
not in Pensacola, Ross. Okay.
Hey, but
Have a good one, Ross. I appreciate you, man.
Really do
Yeah.
appreciate you, brother.
good to see you, my
We'll
friends.
catch you. We'll catch you Friday, maybe. You know.
And this
Or
time, maybe
I
I'll
mean-
start seeing the notifications from Patreon.
Yeah,
I send emails
Yep.
to everybody. So
he does.
No, you are right. But, gentlemen, thank you as always.
All right,
Okay.
brother. Take it easy.
Bye now.
I even wore my Darius Leonard jersey today. Just because.
Oh, enough with the commercials. Come on.
Yay, go Colts. Yay, go Colts.
Ballard did the best he could in round one. Got AJ Brown out of here.
I need background on why Malik Willis continues to slide. Because nobody wants another Lamar Jackson. Because nobody can deal with that with their team. You'd have to rebuild an entire team for someone like that.
And he is
They have a backup.
And he
I
is
think
nowhere near Lamar Jackson. He doesn't have the arm strength. His running, his vision is nothing like Lamar Jackson. That dude make you miss it if you were in a phone booth.
Speaking of Lamar Jackson, Baltimore's pick is in. They select Malik Willis. That'd be messed up.
Like, I knew I should have made that deal. You know what?
I told everybody that the quarterback, that everybody was, putting the quarterbacks way too high, that they're not good this year.
This
We've
is the
had
Ravens.
two.
This is the Ravens getting back at us for taking their team from them, making us wait these minutes.
Man, I swear to you, I thought that was Joe Burrow coming out to make the selection for Baltimore. That would have been awesome.
defensive tackle Travis Jones from UConn.
Wow.
They needed a defensive tackle.
And they got themselves a very, very good one.
They're building up that defense, man.
I like that pick. I just like the way the Ravens deal with this.
There's my 69.
Who's picking up? Who's getting it right now? Who we getting now?
I know who I want. I know it's a little early, but I still want them to go ahead and get it out of the way.
Hey, that's not Lamar Jackson. You see that movement?
Mm-hmm.
That's just a bigger Lamar Jackson.
This young man's got the full package too.
Mm-hmm.
He can put some heat on the quarterback, and he can definitely stop the run.
Dabney, I don't think we take Dean because he's not. I don't think he's a scheme fit. But if we get Raymond, that would be good.
Colt selection.
Yeah, and they aren't even wasting time. They wanted to come on.
Yeah, if we get Raymond, that'd be a really good 3 picks on day 2.
Tackle Bernard Raymond, Central Michigan. That is a hell of a pick.
Told you.
Yep.
Told you.
That's a great pick right there. That's a great pick.
Raymond, I knew it.
Yep.
I said, go get someone to,
a swing tackle.
Yep, a swing tackle that can push Pryor, and that's exactly what we did. And I said the whole time, everybody said it. It was
Your
funny.
Colts, your Colts are gonna be loving this draft. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Because think about it. Well, every Colts fan wanted what? A tackle, a tight end, and a wide receiver. And that was the first 3 picks the
He
Colts
served
got.
in the Australian military prior to college. Fantastic. Good for him.
Well, I will say,
I know
Strasser,
you wanted filet, but
well, and
know.
it's still not out of the question because I mean, like
Yeah.
I said, this kid could be around in the fifth. But
yeah,
the thing is, for me, is like I
Move
said,
from tight end to tackle in
Strasser's-
2020.
and Strasser's going to have to get
Yeah,
him to
I
be
remember
better with his.
Brandon was talking up about him, about how he was a tight end, and then he moved to the tackle position.
that ain't no lie. Matt Ryan's happy.
Matt Ryan is smoking a cigar and drinking scotch right now.
Yep.
And this is more accurate
Light him if you
because
got him, baby.
I seen him in the McAfee interview where he brought in
the Stone Cold beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing he didn't do was pop them together.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like I said, I think Strasser's got his hands full with this young man's technique, but he's gotten a lot of snaps at left tackle, so he's not going to be nearly the adjustment period getting used to playing that position.
Yep. This is I can't be mad at Ballard. This is a good draft.
And he is by far the smallest of the tackles that we have too. So he's going to be like, okay, what are you guys doing here? What are you feeding these guys?
But yeah, that was 3 good picks for not having a
There's
first
Jack.
rounder.
Hey, Jack, what's up?
For not having a first rounder, the Colts did pretty good today.
They
Pretty
did. They
darn
did very
good.
well. Did very well.
At least in my thought. What do you think, Jack?
Can't hear you.
No volume, Jack. Okay, he can only hear us. He can't talk to us. All righty.
Ah. Sorry.
There we go.
Brandon Wood. Ballard is the man.
I knew he'd be liking that.
Okay, Browns take defensive end Alex Wright from UAB.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 30 seconds in. I am done. Thank you all so much for joining. 35 of you in here right now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please smash that like button. Please don't forget to smash that like button. I sat here on an empty stomach giving out my takes, even though I know a lot of you didn't appreciate it because you don't, some of my takes are kind of stupid, like texting people. But, let's see if Jack will be able to talk this time.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What are your thoughts?
Hey, I didn't know anything about Pierce you're talking about. I'm not sure where you guys are at right now. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. If you're talking about Pierce, I went back and looked at it because I don't get any Cincinnati games here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I barely get a Bengals game, much less the Bearcats. But I went back and looked at his tape, and I like this kid.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I like his way he can adjust to the ball coming at him. Might need a little bit of work on getting off his first step and stuff maybe, but as far as his catching ability and that kind of stuff, I was really impressed. So I'm happy with this. From what I see, I'm real happy with this. And one of the guys on the lineup for YouTube said that he could be a steal if you get him.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm really happy with. I like what I see with him.
I like all 3 of the picks.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of them are perfect. They were all needs, and they were all. None of them were reaches.
No,
they were good selections at where they were taken.
Yeah. Because even with Raymond, even with my reservations on him, I mean the value for where you got him was phenomenal. I mean,
if you can hit 3 selections in a draft, that's a good draft. And you
Who
still
were the
have
other
more
2?
Selections to go.
Who are the other 2 picks?
So far, we got Pierce, we got Raymond, and then
the tight end.
Yeah, Johnny Woods. Thank you.
Oh, Johnny Woods. Okay.
Yeah,
Raymond.
Johnny Woods.
He's a beast.
Raymond?
He's huge.
He's the
He's
Central
6'7".
Michigan left tackle.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little short in the arms, but he's played 2 solid years, I think, of good, high-quality football there. So
Another one with short arms, huh?
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well, hey, if you're comfortable with the pick, I don't know. Of course, I don't know anything about him at all. Woods, I knew a little bit about. Yeah, I like that pickup. So I think we did pretty well that second round.
It'll take a few years, and we'll find out. But it's
Yeah,
going to be a good few years to watch.
Yeah,
Raymond was considered a second-round prospect, and we got him in the middle of the third. So I'm okay with where we got him.
Yeah, that value is phenomenal. And then he, like I said, the experience is huge because,
He played left tackle. In other words, he's not one of those that only played it for a year or something.
Nope. His last 2 years were real heavy at the tackle spot.
Okay.
And then before that, he was a tight end, which lets you know that he's got real good feet, can pull and stuff. So like I said,
right. He's got the chance to be a good starting tackle. Raymond does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Strasser and Mawai get him working with his arms and stuff, and I think that there's a lot of upside that could be there. Like I said, it's just when I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, I keep seeing the numbers for Lele, and I think that we might still have a shot at him later. It's hard to say.
And Jelani Woods I look at Jelani Woods as a very similar to Mo Alley Cox, except more refined coming right out of college and quicker, faster. He's faster than Mo. I don't think he's got the bull strength that Mo has, but yeah.
And the biggest thing for me is he's going to be a whole lot more comfortable with protecting those knees and stuff, which is something that used to scare the daylights out of me with Mo Alley. Was like, dude, you got to protect them knees better, big man.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you. I am tired. I'm going to go fix myself some food finally. So until next time, maybe we'll be here tomorrow. I don't know. Definitely not for 7 freaking hours. But
where's the passion, Law Dog?
Where's the love, man? Where's the love?
Do you want to keep this going, or do you want to end it?
No, we're good.
We're going to end it or keep it going?
End it.
End it.
End it. We're going to go over to Discord. Chuck
Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Rate the draft for the Colts in the comments.
Okay.
Where's there it is.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.
If you don't at least rate this a B, then you don't know what in the world you're talking about. That's all I'm going to say.